Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show. Today we are doing session 2 of Iron Pass, our new D&D fantasy run through. Hopefully we're going to have a lot of fun and hopefully you guys do as well. We do appreciate all you who come and watch us live, but of course even we appreciate those so many of you who come after the fact and watch it. It always amazes me how many people sit and watch it after the fact. I actually probably listen. I would assume it's more of an audible thing they put in the background. But I do appreciate. We all appreciate it, and because in all honesty, we could just sit here and do this on Discord, but putting on live for people to interact, I think is fun. We'll keep doing that. But of course, last we left our intrepid young party, they had gone into the Underdark below a tavern. Of course, that's where all Underdark adventures start, and they've moved and tramped themselves hours into the Underdark and were able to defeat a bunch of troglodytes and save a group of 20 scared, naked, shivering deep gnomes or surfblin, whatever.
Smurf blimps.
Thank you.
Smurfs.
Anyway, and this is where we left them off. But before we get started, let's come over here and say hello to everybody. Hello, Amy.
Good to see you again, Chester.
It is good to hear you again. Seeing as I've never actually seen you, but one of these days I am going to do the great loop in America, and I will stop
Yes.
somewhere near you and say hi to you and your sister.
Yes, we have to come and go see you, and I don't know. I want to get together and do something. It'll be fun.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just kind of a stopover and say hello, because I do want to go to Tarpon Springs, for sure.
Springs. We're gonna
Well,
are
Tarpon
gonna try and
Springs is a
find
beautiful
out the
place.
view.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that is the
Um.
Fountain of Youth, technically. It's under the harbor there.
Yeah.
hmm
Mm.
So
Mm.
you should go swimming more often.
I bet it's
Maybe she
lovely.
doesn't need to go swimming because she's perfect as she is.
Hey, man,
Aw.
I'm just trying to be realistic and helpful.
If it's there, it might be neat to go see.
Mhm. But
I'll go ahead and
nevertheless, nice to have you, Amy, and Honey, when she does arrive. We also have a Bill. Hi, Bill. No, no, no,
Mute.
no, no. He's
He's
just giving
there.
me devil
No,
emojis.
Hello.
Be like that.
No, he's there.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
hi.
How you doing?
How's everybody? I mean, Chester, how are you?
I am good.
You talking with your mouth full, aren't you?
No, I'm smoking a cigarette, which is yes.
Okay.
Which is yes.
How was your week so far?
What was that?
How was your week so far?
Oh, it's pretty good. I bought I bought a new bag.
And more of Milton.
Like
bag
a
of-
purse?
Well,
Like a
no,
bag
a
of
bag
weed?
like a haversack. For my
A
laptop.
book bag.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. You know what I saw yesterday? Well, you
Mm.
probably don't. I'll have to tell you. I have two things in it that are kind of interesting. One,
Mhm.
I saw this product called a sketch wallet. And it's like a wallet that
A sketchy
one of those-
wallet. I don't know about
a
that.
sketch wallet. No E.
Oh,
Maybe that's my accent coming
Yeah.
through. Sketch wallet. It's a wallet that's made to hold a little 3.5 by 5.5 sketchbook and a pen and a pencil
Mhm.
and your plastic cards.
Mhm.
I was like, that is cool because I always carry a pen, a pencil, and a little sketchbook everywhere I go.
Mhm.
And they get trashed because they always get bent from sitting down and standing up, pulling it out, putting it away.
Well, you
Yep.
artist types, you're always kind of arting.
Mhm. Yeah.
It is true. And then the other neat thing, I guess I'll put it in the Discord, but I have, a sculptor has made STL files of some of my artwork for
Oh,
the
nice.
game I'm doing art for. So it's really cool. They did a tree monster that I made and an underground monster. It's really scary looking.
Ground monster.
Yeah, it's a Vendrax. It's a very much like a Jack Vance sort of monster. It craves the blood of elves, so it's very in the vein of Dying Earth.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
right,
the
right.
other- Yeah, and then the other one's called an Argolon, and it's a guardian or a sentinel that a druid will make to guard a sacred glade or an area of reverence.
Oh, that's neat. Wasn't The
know,
Dying Earth written by an Australian?
I don't know if
I,
Vance was Australian.
I
I don't
think it
really.
was an Australian, it seems, or at least the movie they made was set in Australia. Maybe that's what's getting me. Well, you sit around and artsy people as you see them in life and all kind of things like that. What I do is phrenology people as I see them in life.
Technology people. Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
What'd you
all the
do when you see them?
philologists he does.
no,
All the
I
fall.
Well,
phrenology is the
I'm
study of the
busy.
skull to understand the intellect of the individual.
San
Okay.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Jack Vance was born in San Francisco.
San Francisco
Cisco, open
used
your
to be
gold
beautiful,
gates.
but now it's a shithole. Okay.
Better bring some mace.
He was
Yeah. Bring
he
it.
was born back in 1916, so it's a very different world
Yeah,
than
well,
when
it
he
must have
left
been
it.
I think the movie they made must have been set in Australia then, because something about
It may,
Australia is popping in. But that is a great book. The movie's not bad either. That's a great book, The Dying Earth. Go read that. That's real sci-fi, dude. That's straight up excellent sci-fi.
and that's the basis for the D&D spellcraft. What how Vance conceptualized.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Cool.
interesting. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah.
That's cool.
The whole idea of memorizing, your brain can hold a certain amount of magic, and when you access that energy and that formula, it's expelled from your memory with the energies you.
Yeah,
So
they should have went with something
yeah.
else. It's a bad idea.
It's neat.
Yeah,
In
it's hard.
1920s, it was pretty great. So,
That's fair. That's fair. But anyway, thank you, Bill. Hi, lady.
thank you.
Heidi, 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 hi, ho. Yeah.
Yeah. Idaho, Minnie the knife comes to mind. So how are things in Texas?
It was a nice sunny day.
Well,
Gonna
that's
be in the
good.
80s tomorrow too.
I got a
Really?
rainy. I've had a lot of rain recently.
Yeah,
We had a
it
little
rained all
cold
weekend
snap
too.
come through
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
last 2 days, but it's
It's
gotten
not so
warmer.
cold, but a lot of rain, not so much sunny. On last Saturday was a perfect sunny day though, and I went up to one of my favorite places in Japan and just kind of walked around, and enjoyed the day. I'm actually really want to buy a cabin up there. Well, not a cabin, like a little house, and treat it like a weekend cabin. But my wife has always been resistant to it. But now that the kids are up in the big city, and my
Mm.
dog has passed away, that's a halfway point.
Right.
She seems
So
to
you
be
never
on
told us
board.
when the dog passed away.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
You didn't
dog.
tell us when it happened.
Oh, it was more than a month ago. Yeah.
Okay.
But he passed away. There's a shrine in my house to him.
Aw.
Aw.
Yeah, it gets candles lit every day and little food things put for it. You know, so he's good in the afterlife, I guess. But she's actually opened up to it, so I might be able to build that cabin I wanted up there. That'd be nice.
Build?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, build.
Ooh.
It's Chester we're talking about. Of course, build.
What are you talking about? Well, dude, I created a construction company just to do the work on the property.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah,
Of course you're gonna build it.
yeah. Dude, that has become a profitable venture.
Making stuff?
Well,
You still running that company?
yeah, why not? And these guys, I have them. I've actually doubled the employees. I got them working 2 sites at a time now. It's making money. I was like, shit, because I only did it because it would save me literally 50% on the work I had to do. But it turned out to be a good investment.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
I was just being a tightwad, but it turned out good. But anyway, hi GOP and his sister.
Hey.
Hello.
Or maybe today I'm going to hello Danny and her brother. I'm going to give you that today. I'm going to be a womanist today.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh. We're
All
going
these
to
years,
hell.
Chester.
Yeah,
We are
All
all
these
going.
years.
We are all going to hell.
you are. You are. You feel sticky now, don't you? Huh?
Ah.
Yeah. Anyway, how are you two?
I've been good. Last weekend was crazy because out in Indy is all the all-star games and stuff, so it was crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
Went to like a old school hip hop thing with Mike Epps hosted, a bunch of old school hip hop singer,
You mean
stuff.
back when it was fun?
Just to get out of the house. Yeah.
Oh, good.
It was nice.
Yeah, well, dude, I grew
Probably
up.
drank too much.
Oh well, that happens. But I grew up
Yeah.
in the beginning of hip hop, and it was great fun. It was colorful and joyful, and everyone was welcome. What the hell happened? I know what happened.
I don't
The
know.
NWA happened. Ice Cube
They
happened.
Yeah,
all
because
started wearing
I was
tighter
old school,
pants.
old school. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw like Chub Rock, Moni Love, Kwame, uh, who else?
The Fat Boys,
Eh,
Heavy
uh,
D.
Rakim. Yeah, so it was fun.
Nah, that's cool.
That voice weren't really that.
Dude, they were awesome. They had the best hamburger rap in the history of rap.
That is true.
That is
Okay.
No one
true.
rocked.
Yeah,
No one rocked
There
a
definitely.
was some
burger
big
like that.
ones.
Yeah. No, that was great fun, man. Hip
With
hop
the,
was awesome when it started, and it got
when they would have a
dark.
bunch of beatboxing and fun. Yeah, it was just like fun and dancing and beatboxing and
Yeah, it was
I
good
don't
fun. I
know.
mean, these days it's all like, yeah, I'm going down the bitches.
I
She
guess
make
it's
out
like
with
how what do they
what is that?
yes they can be or controversial instead of
Mumbling.
just
Yeah, mumbling, whispering nonsense. What are you doing, dude? The thing I think it just got in their craws. The best rapper of all time is a white dude named Eminem, and they can't stand it.
though I respect him. I was never really a huge fan of his. I was back in the
No,
day.
but he's
I grew up.
freaking
I liked
genius,
Beastie
though.
Boys.
Oh, the Beastie Boys are
Yeah,
great
he's
fun.
good.
Yeah,
He tells a
no,
story.
yeah, he does. No, he's insanely skilled at it, even though he's an absolute jagoff. But nevertheless, last but not least, oh hi GOP. Do you want to say something? Oh no, okay. Hi
Oh,
Puffin, how you
okay.
doing?
Oh,
He always wants to
just got
say
back
something.
from
Of course
food.
he does.
Well, he'll speak a lot soon. Just give me a second.
Yeah, that's true.
Puffin, how you doing?
I'm good. I just got back from food and walking
Yeah.
my dog.
What food did you come back from?
Ooh,
Mexican food.
Oh, that is hard to
I
come
was
back from.
wondering.
That's fair.
You should always celebrate any day you come back from Mexican
That
food.
is true.
hmm
That is true.
I
That is
cooked a
true.
huge ass meal, so I love food.
Oh, you
Was it a
swear it in the
so,
first 15
so was
minutes.
it a pork
Oh no,
butt?
I already did. Yeah, so.
Chester did
13.
first.
Yes, Chester did first. It's my fault. But it's
hmm
good-natured swearing, though. It's
Sorry.
not the
Yes.
evil
Good
type.
natured swearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is true. But all of those forewarned, unlawful carnal knowledges.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
where that word. A lot of people don't know that's an anagram.
That's a really long word if it's an animal.
An anagram would be words that we take the first letter of and make other words, like scuba, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. That's an anagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Other things are called initialisms, like FBI. Yeah. But
So if vocalism is an anagram, then it was a very long word.
well, forewarned,
Praise.
unlawful, carnal, knowledge. I'm
All right.
waiting. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this now.
I
Now
haven't had time.
that's okay. I'm just being myself. I'm trouble. I'm a troublemaker.
We love you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my job.
Hey, could someone make it lawful to come in here?
Honey, go ahead and say that again.
Could someone make it lawful for me to enter the chat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure. Let me go take care of you here in a second. Let me go.
What are you doing?
Where are
Awful.
you?
Are you
Well,
in
you are
general, honey?
here. I don't know. I can hear. Oh, I can hear you on the mic. I don't. Let
Yeah.
me
Oh,
go
she's
find your.
good. Oh,
No,
nice.
no, no. Let
You
me
know.
take care of it. Honey. It's under honey, right?
Should be.
You can have her enter general and you can just pull her over, but
Yeah, but I don't even know if she's on in this Discord. I think is her problem.
she
Oh,
was.
wait.
She was
Melissa's
here.
there.
She was last time.
Yeah, she was here last time.
So where
She's
are
rock.
you?
Are you invisible, honey?
She's trying to get
There.
into the voice chat, but it's
Can I take a picture of it?
Just go into
uh
general and I'll bring you over.
Yep.
I got
Okay, I'm going to. Okay.
Let me see if I
'Cause
can find you here.
actually, I don't see her
I don't see
icon.
her at all yet in the Discord. Let me
general
see.
voice or general channel.
I got.
Uh,
General
Uh,
voice.
Yeah,
Go
go
to
into the
General
general
voice.
voice. There you are.
Oh, there she
There.
is.
Here I
All
am.
right, let me go ahead and I'll move you over to the live.
It's
All right,
under
Oh,
there
mine
you
shows
go. You're
Melissa.
good.
Yep.
And let me make sure that I go ahead
Here.
and give you the
I just. I
Bill.
just signed
Bill,
for roles. So
what is the
she's
one?
got roles.
Stream regular should be enough for her to get in here, right?
I gave her both that and fan speak.
Thank
So
you.
she's all set now.
Oh, you're good. You can come in here as you like now. You can just come in live.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yay.
let me go ahead and get back over to here. Did I do that? I did do that. And let me go ahead and bring this up, which means, lady, you're in
Yeah.
charge of the chat.
Oh no.
What?
But
Oh,
that's done.
you want me to
Oh.
watch the channel? Okay, there's so many people here.
Lady, you have incredible power at your
You do.
fingertips right
You
now.
do.
Don't abuse
I've
it.
always has, and I still only
Yes.
have 2 screens. I need to get that third
Just
screen back.
just don't bully Dave too much this time. He's sensitive.
Be
I
right back
thought
getting some
that's
water.
with Dave, not bullying.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get
Just
into it here,
gaslighting.
and let's get into our game today. Now, of course, you guys know that we are playing an Iron Pass. And Iron Pass, I kind of gave all the the setting where we are. Basically, this a pass through the Great Mountains, which are right here on the west. We're found in the very eastern frontier of the Altarian Empire. And for the past 30 years, basically, a little trade town is built up and it's just booming like crazy. And all these guys have grown up here. This is where they're from. I do still have requests on the board, but I do have a Brina Stinglepot. She This is
Aw.
lady's character. She's grew up here. We have Terador Devtrill, or just Tater. Okay.
Tater.
GOP's character. We have Roland Ferrywind, who is, of course, Puffin's character. We have Shamara Skullripper, who is Danny's character, and I absolutely love it. And I don't have any more. I don't have the girls' characters. I don't have imagery.
Working on it. I've been coloring all day.
Oh, okay. All right.
I drew some pictures. They're
Well,
not done.
Bill, you have no excuse. This is your forte.
Sorry,
A man's got to work.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's fair. Whatever. But I'm
I
waiting on
only
three
got a
pieces.
knife and a. Yeah, I only got a knife and a spoon. I don't have any fork.
Oh, well, fair. And this is our spillover with their classmates. Well, of course, they have more than this in classmates, but these are the Goonie group, the Goonie troop. And Rathy is a student, and Sindri is trying to run her own blacksmithy business. And Nandy, they haven't seen in nearly 2 years. She's been off
Wow.
in the Western Kingdom, western part of the kingdom training. So you guys don't know what's up with Nandy. But that
So
is. Yeah, go ahead.
was she like a senior or something in the school, and she left before everybody else, graduated before everybody else?
She's a bit older
for
than
their
you.
training?
She's a halfling, and
Mm.
she went west for training, but she was still part of your group. And
Oh, okay.
she's kind of like she was good at magic and she was good at not being seen. So you're not really sure what she's doing, but she's training somewhere else. But nevertheless, these guys, of course, live in Iron Pass, grew up here, and they've got they got the itch. And whilst doing a little job for Corden Dolden in his basement, there were rat problems.
Ugh.
Yeah. But
And
after
we were
defeating the
rats.
rats, they found a Svirfneblin blade. And went and talked to Lady's dad, and they decided to come here and try to find where it is attached to, and they did.
Well, we talked to Skullcrasher's dad too.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
did. Yeah, that's right, you did. And
Okay.
he basically just geezed her. So non-magical geese. Do I have to translate that? I probably have to translate that, don't I?
Yes.
To send
Yeah.
upon a quest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Go finish
He
the
Is-
job.
he geesed her.
He
To
geezed
compel
geezed,
her.
to compel. Yeah. Anyway, they
To
did.
honk.
They found the the one that had this Svirfneblin blade was of course dead. But they found some refugees who had escaped some illithids and were traveling through the Underdark trying to find safety. They found a small group, but they had been separated by the larger group because they were attacked by troglodytes. Ugh, the
Dun, dun,
evil
dun,
things.
dun.
Not
Dun.
troglodytes.
No. And
Really
of
wizard.
course, the guys went down and they got in a fight and they were able to defeat, even though we do have some injury. We're going to have to look at that. But they found 20 of the 24 missing deep gnomes. The other 4 whereabouts unknown. But they have just ended their battle. So let's take a second here and let's assess the situation. So let's go from top to bottom. Amy, your
Hi.
character have any damage upon her whatsoever?
I don't think so.
No damage. Honey,
Yeah.
you have
What?
any damage? Your
Did you
character have any damage?
any damage?
Did I have any damage? I don't think so. So
No.
how does it go
Okay.
with attacking?
Bill, you were dropped, but through a spectacularly awesome XP gaining maneuver from Amy, the paladin, you were resurrected, but you're probably still injured. What's your health situation?
Yeah, I was down. I was healed with the laying on hands by Paladin with three hit points.
So,
So
yeah, you're down.
I'm in much better shape than I was, but I'm down 7. I believe I
Okay.
have 10.
All right. So you are injured and scuffed up. Lady,
I am not injured.
okay. GOP,
Untouched.
Puffin,
Nothing hit me. It died before it got a chance.
Danny. I believe you have some
My
damage
notes,
on
it
you,
looks
Danny.
like it's minus 6 points. If something, I have in parentheses like 2 potions or something, so minus 6 points of damage.
The potion
think
were the
that's where
two
I'm
things
at.
that were that the troglodytes aren't very smart. They didn't really know what they're for. They just were wearing them as decoration. But you did pick up 2 potions on the last after the end of the
Right,
battle.
but then I think I have minus 6 points of damage is what I have
Off
written
your
down.
health.
Yeah, your health. Okay, so you're
Mhm.
about half health for a barbarian. All right, so we do have a couple of injured parties. The troglodytes are down. They smell bad. This area smells real bad.
Mm.
The battle is just finished. There were a couple items that you guys kind of got off of searching the bodies, make sure they're dead, murder hobos and all. But what are we doing right at this second? What's happening? Amy,
Well,
what are you doing?
okay.
Oh, sorry, no, lady, go ahead. What are you doing?
Since I'm the only person that can translate for those gnomes, I'm gonna ride the doggy over there. Not too fast, for I won't excite them or scare them. Slide off and try to speak to them where they can understand. We've seen your family. We'll take you to your family.
Now, you're speaking gnomish to them.
What was the other language they were speaking?
Deep gnome.
Deep no. Well,
Actually, they were
some
speaking undercommon to you.
undercommon.
Yeah,
I don't
but
speak
you don't speak.
Real
undercommon.
quick, I think I made a mistake. I have something written down. I got -1 for a day in my athletics or something, unless that's an old one because Garrick rolled me a 1.
Yeah,
Or do I really have -6 points?
No,
Oh,
Don't
health
that was
points.
just your damage.
Yeah, well, hold off on the. You're all leveled, but let's hold off on that
Yeah.
for just a second.
Okay, no worries. I just wanted to make sure.
Which I do need to get a response from you guys because I left it up to you how you wanted to do leveling health. You could either do full, you could either do the average, or you can roll. What was the decision?
we were gonna roll, I think.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
we
roll.
rolled.
Okay, fine. So everyone has rolled, I'm assuming.
No, I have not. I was waiting for
Everyone except
witnesses.
Lady.
Okay, so lady needs to roll. Alrighty then. I'm not going to go. Fifth edition got rid of it, so we don't have to deal with that little nonsense from earlier editions. So you guys can add whatever health you got from that roll, and of course your Constitution bonus to your health. Those of you that are damaged, of course, are still damaged. And then we do have a cleric in the party that might be able to help you out. Well, I'll get to him in a second. But let me deal with lady first. So they are
1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead and
I'm
roll.
sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you do that on your own. Just add it. So you're talking gnomish to these deep gnomes, and they are terrified. They're all skinny, but the ones in the other place were skinny too. They've been traveling, running for quite a while here.
Right.
But they don't have. They're all naked. They've been stripped of their clothing and possessions. There's a mix of adults and kids here. And of
Can
course,
any of them understand me?
well, that's what I'm getting to.
Okay.
They're all kind of scared and shaking. They're not stupid though. You just did kill their captors that have been eating them, so they realize that you're obviously not necessarily the biggest threat. However, one of them does have the courage to speak. It's the other people here wouldn't know. because for a lot of people, a gnome, an old gnome, a young gnome, what's the difference, right?
They're all
Uh,
gnomes.
they're all gnomes. Baby gnomes are easy. Young kid gnomes are because they're little, right? But of course, you know because you're a gnome. And kind of a maybe a teenager boy speaks up, and he says, "Shuru dahala, shuru dahala."
Gesundheit.
Judu Hazara.
I've
Was that
I've chosen a
phrase
West
said?
African language to be Underdark, just so you know.
Did anything sound like that from the other camp?
Yep, it sounds identical, but you don't speak it.
Unfortunately, I don't understand it. Family. She starts untying the rope that's bounding the gate.
Now, yeah, sure. And like I said, they're not stupid. They're aware that you are helping them, even though you can't communicate, but they are very terrified. Who wouldn't be, right? Let me get a
Okay.
real quick understanding what languages we have here. Anybody, everyone speaks common, of course, except for these people. They speak under common.
Hmm.
I'm assuming we have some Elvish here. We have, of course, Gnomish. Are there any other languages here?
I got Dwarfen
Dwarvish, okay.
and Druidic,
Druidic, okay, that
which
doesn't
is
help.
yeah.
Anything else?
I don't know.
Anybody
I've
else?
got besides Dwarvish, well, I've got Common Elvish, Dwarvish, and Draconic.
Draconic, okay, so that's arcane. All right, anybody else?
What's arcane?
Arcane is
Thie-
draconic. It's the language of magic.
Thieves can't.
Oh,
I don't know if that'd help here either.
Roman
No,
dragon
that
is
wouldn't, because
arcane
it's
magic.
it's like sign language is different in each region, right?
Yeah.
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 so
Anybody?
what's undercommon? What's
Undercommon is the common of the Underdark. Yeah.
I let them know that I'm releasing these guys. They're all naked and scared.
Um,
Can I
Telling my
assist?
group.
so? Do we know that someone from the previous tribe we went to recognized this language and also knew Gnomish? Nope.
no, there was one of them who spoke very broken Gnomish itself,
Yeah.
and that's why she was able to communicate the kind of elder, the smart elder guy. How many of you speak Draconic? Anybody who has magic, that's a wizard or something, would speak Draconic.
I speak Draconic.
Anybody else?
No, sir.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm an article, so I know some magic, but I don't think I know.
Now, unless
What's
you're an actual wizard, GOP, why does your character have Draconic?
I figured because he had an interest in magic, but he wasn't really apt enough to be able to use it
All
like a
right.
wizard.
Yeah, because we don't have any
So,
straight wizards or sorcerers here, do we?
Not
No.
yet.
I mean, the
No.
closest thing we do have is the artificer, but
Oh, the artificer. What languages do you speak, honey?
I actually don't
Let's
think we
see.
went over her extra languages.
'Cause she
So,
probably
no?
does speak Draconic.
Yeah,
Okay, how
she's
do I
got to
look at?
write it down and
Yeah.
everything.
Okay,
Um,
I'm.
Draconic is a language for
you,
spellcasting.
yeah, you can write it down as Draconic or Arcane. An artificer definitely would have that language automatically. Yeah.
Great.
Because they deal with arcane runes, and that's all in Draconic. Or you can just call it Arcane if you like. Either
Yeah.
way, it's the
In
same
Chester,
language. Yeah, go
in
ahead.
Chester's campaign, so in your campaign, you're saying Draconic is essentially the language in the script of the arcane of magic,
Yes,
right?
it
Meaning
is.
magic
It is. Yes.
words.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
As it is in most D&D campaigns. But whatever. Yes, Draconic and Arcane are the same. So all right, let's let me get through here. Lady
yeah.
is communicating, trying to communicate. GOP, what are you doing?
Can I assist in communication? I know I can't speak their language, but I can probably convey information pretty well in a very simple form.
Oh, sure.
Can
Okay?
I?
You're doing that, honey. What are you doing?
Well, see, if I know Draconic, I'll try to. I'm trying to communicate with the
So you're over with the group. Good.
What?
Amy, what are you doing?
I have some fabric in my satchel, so I'm making little clothes for the
Well, with
the
that, you
little.
notice a pile of clothing sitting in the corner.
Oh, I do? Oh, okay. In that case, I'll get that and I'll kind of clean it up for them and get everybody their little outfits back. Anything else I can for you?
Yeah, and you start bringing it over, and they start going through and gathering their things. It's more than just clothing; it's little artifacts and things.
All right.
They're very poor. Let me keep going through. Puffin, I'm assuming you're healing the wounded.
Sure. I'll be healing the wounded.
I mean, someone slap Puffin through the internet, please. You are the cleric.
Yeah, I'm the cleric. Oh, well, I learned from the best. Let's see here.
Yeah, right. You wanted to
So
touch that
the
female barbarian.
oh,
Uh-huh.
that too. There we can. There we
I
go.
don't
There's your
actually have to touch
incentive.
her.
There's your
I
incentive.
use healing word.
HR. All right.
40 foot
So,
range.
we have the two wounded with the cleric, and he's doing his thingy. Okay, with them.
Yep, I
Over
suppose.
here with the group that's trying to communicate, I'll come over to you guys in a second. They're starting to pep up now. They're getting the clothing back. They realize they're being rescued. They get this, and they start talking to each other. And well, one of them comes up, kind of another teenager, maybe a little bit younger teenager girl, comes up next to the boy who's trying to communicate, and she speaks a couple other languages which you don't know, but then she speaks one that two of you do know. She starts speaking Arcane. And you guys instantly recognize that, and you are able to communicate because that is a universal language amongst the wizardry people. So we do have a
Awesome.
communication between two of you and her. She's the only one, though. And she explains to you that she is an illusionist, although a neophyte, and that's why she has been studying the language. She was being taught to run the games, the entertaining visuals of the games for the Illithid.
Hmm.
So we do have communication now. Anything you guys
Okay.
want to ask now that you can communicate?
Is anybody hurt? Is there anybody else that we need to find who might be injured?
Well, other than the fact that they're starving, not anything,
Right.
too egregious. There's lots of little things, but they've been through a lot. Of course,
Right.
there's a lot of them now that are communicating through her to you guys. They're all very upset. Four of their members have been eaten in the past few
Oh
days that
no.
they've been here, and they're very upset about it.
I'll,
Obviously, they want to get out of here, etc., etc.
Liz
Any other?
say,
Yeah, go
Liz
ahead.
say, ask him if these were all the troglodytes. Are there more? There, we need to be wary. If this is not all of them, we can expect more to
Or
come.
something worse.
Is there
She
any other? Do they have a boss, a bigger guy that we have to worry about? What's going on?
she says that the only they didn't see any more troglodytes. The only other peoples they saw were the dragon men
The
that were trading
dragon?
with the troglodytes.
Oh, I see. Shall we get them and their family back together then and get them to the surface?
That would be the
Well,
idea. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So can I just ask Honey if she can tell them we're going to get them and we found the rest of their family and get them to the surface and get everybody healed up and fed and feeling
Yeah.
better.
Oh, they're all very excited about that. Let me go
Okay.
over to the cleric. So, cleric,
Hello.
what are you doing with your two injured party members, sir?
Oh, well, darndest thing about that injury stuff, isn't it? Let's see here. Well, I'm gonna
Darndest thing indeed.
darndest thing. Maybe be more careful. I will have to do less work. Let's see. I'm gonna bug the
Damn,
barbarian.
lazy, isn't he?
Now, yeah, I hang out in a shack outside a whorehouse. I'm lazy as hell. I'm gonna
Perhaps next
roll.
time, Roland, you shall be in the front line instead of this weak young half elf.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can fit in tighter
Look what I
places than
sent
I
you,
can, champ.
GOP.
Let's
Oh,
see. I'm
you sent
gonna
him
here's the
something?
reason.
heal the barbarian with healing
Mhm.
word for let's see here. Actually, I'm gonna roll my D4 plus 4
Oh,
for 18.
yeah.
8.
It's amazing how you think the
Nice.
front line is someplace small that you can hide
That's right.
in.
Danny,
Um,
you get 8 hit points back, which probably is going to bring you to full, I would assume.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if we didn't calculate it before, because I'm not sure if we calculated your rage resistance or not. But yeah, if you had rage resistance and we didn't calculate it, you would have only had 3 points of damage.
No.
So
We
Okay.
that was all done correctly. Yeah.
okay, we did.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
it
Okay,
was. So
all
I
done.
did get like 12, and then 6 was what I had.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then so if
yeah.
I got
You
8
got
now, yeah,
hit
I'm good.
many times. Keep that in mind.
yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
All right. All right. Well, then I'm all good now.
Yeah. You should be good.
Thank you.
Everyone here is second level, so that's all good. And we're not doing the having to train to gain a level nonsense. It magically happens automatically. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
We've been through a lot in this very short time.
That's true. Well, you have for you guys. You're city kids,
Yeah.
town kids,
It's
townies.
true.
You're the townies. Maybe we'll go with townies instead of ghoulies. You got to come up with your club name.
I have a name.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Actually,
we
it's
all
a good
have
one.
names.
All right.
It's not inappropriate. I swear.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the name? It's not inappropriate, I swear.
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. So we could talk about it when we're taking a rest. We could talk about it in game with our
I
characters.
want to hear it.
Okay. Well, we come from the Iron Gate, and I wanted something that reminded us of home, like kind of showed us that we were from this place, but we're kind of going out on our own. So I think we should be called the Iron Key.
Oh
That's
wow.
nice.
No.
Keepers of the gate.
Yeah. I think I would have went with the boraxes.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Key is
That
simple
was-
enough.
That was next on the list.
Everyone
right.
can remember the Iron Key.
Yeah. So you guys are.
We're the
so we've
hometown
gone-
adventurers.
We've gone away from the Goonies and we're going with the Mystery Crew. All right. Cool. All right.
Well, if we get to vote, I say
Yep.
That's a better name. I agree. Anyway, let's get back to it. So what are you doing for the injured scout? We'll call him Scout with big air quotes.
He's Badger.
Badger. Yeah. Cleric.
hello, Roland.
Nice. Coming in clutch when it counts. There we go.
What did you roll there, big guy? Big,
8.
strong, tough, strapping lad. Hey, I'm full. All righty.
All right, good. So everyone's healed up. We've got communication going on with the 20 gnomes. They're all being dressed and accompanied, and everything's looking good. And you guys are getting ready to head back and bring them back to their home. And then,
I searched the camp.
no,
Oh.
you feel a rumble.
Oh no. It's the partner of the belay we killed.
The rumble gets heavier and faster. It starts shaking side to side. The entire earth is moving. It is another one of those shakes, those earthquakes you guys get every now and then. Like I said, this area is prone to it. This one's a bigger one, but not something you haven't seen before. But you are deep underground now, so it feels worse. And everybody give me a dexterity roll.
All right.
Somebody needs to clean the dice off.
Wait, a dexterity roll. Oh no.
Is that
Oh
a 20?
no.
Just straight dex or acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics if you have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Otherwise,
right,
straight
oh,
dex.
cool.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
athletics training, but no athletics.
I rolled a natural 20.
Take
Nice.
50
I rolled a
XP
19.
times your level.
Yeah. there you go.
19 for me as well.
All right. Looks like
I
everyone
rolled the
did
wrong
really
dice.
well.
I need to try again.
Well, it's okay. Roll a 20. This is a D20 game. Most everything you roll is a 20-sider.
And Danny, you should have a +7 if you go athletics.
But everything's messed up on here. First, it kicked me out of the thing, and now I'm on the area to roll. And when I went to roll, it said forbidden, so I can't even get back to where you guys are. But I hear you.
Forbidden.
Okay.
Well, they're
Well, we hear you
completely
too.
separate technologies. So
Be separate pages.
Well, no, I
now.
know there's the one page, and I have the other one right now. To roll my dice, it's open, but when I rolled, it said forbidden or something, and I don't even see you guys rolling. So I don't know. It,
Oh,
like,
you're
kicked me
player
completely
8,
off.
right? Yeah, this is your dice, right?
The honeybee comb. Is that your
Yeah.
dice?
Yeah, but I can't see what happened or anything. I did try to roll, and right now I just keep when I go back to
Yeah,
the Discord
+7.
thing, there's like
You got a
Log
14.
out.
I see.
okay, go
That's
ahead.
all right. Log out and someone give her a link and come back in. No big deal.
All
But
right.
you succeeded anyway. So
Okay,
all
good.
right.
I can hear you.
Well, of course, the
Figure it
Discord
out.
is not the same as that. Anyway,
Oh
so
yeah, I know that.
the everyone's able to keep their feet. Most of the gnomes do too. But of course, everyone's it's their earthquakes are not fun. The gnomes are a couple of the younger ones are screaming, and their mothers or
Oh.
uncles or fathers or whatever trying to console them. And during the rumbling, the very narrow pass you guys took to get in here collapses.
Gasp.
Looks like we're digging.
Son of
So
a
the rumbling
roll it.
stops.
You're
Yes.
supposed to brace
Yay.
that, not make sure it
Okay.
didn't fall.
When embrace what?
We don't have no wood to brace it up, Larry.
No, it's just bronze.
Well, good thing I still have the instructions on
Okay.
how to get here. Just trying to get back's going to be the problem.
Well, if we can't go back out the way we came,
We
then
got to go the other way. Yeah.
we're kind of we don't really have another path
No,
that we know of.
there is another
Yeah.
path though that leads out
Yeah.
of here. But that crevice you came out of, the one that you came in, is no longer accessible. The rumbling has stopped though. Although this cavern is this small cavern is full of smoke and dust, and of course we don't have ventilation like you would on the surface, so it's going to linger quite a while.
Yeah. Let's see if there's no spell that can be cast that would clear the air.
Probably good not to pause right now.
I'll pull. So I'm healed up now. I'll pull my my scarf bandana up over my face, up
All
to
right.
my eyes, and I want to start scouting the other path, you guys, so we can get out of here and find a place to breathe.
Now you find
So,
the path that is, we'll just say it's north of you, is just the same kind of things you've been going through. It's not man-made. It's just natural cavern
mhm.
stuff, and it's got lichen on the walls, and the same thing you've been seeing. Nothing new. It heads off into the
Cool.
darkness beyond your vision, Bill.
Okay. Well, I'll just let everyone know that's what we have ahead of us. And I said, we've searched this. We haven't. Can we just take the
We
10
really
minutes?
haven't searched this place. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't.
Say,
Let's
we'll
finish
take
searching this area.
take 10 minutes to check. Can we take time to search this area, or is how heavy, thick is the air with debris?
It's not great. And the gnomes are moving into the non-smoke area. But like I said, this is all uh, kind of the same area. This cavern as you're in is very teeny, but
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
cave beyond is not small. You guys can walk probably 7 abreast. It's a pretty big tunnel down here.
Okay. Can I ask the one who can talk Draconic, and I will ask them if any of them knows what the path ahead, like if anyone has traveled this particular path before. If
They
any of
said
them
we were
know.
brought in this way.
Oh, okay. Could
He's
you
not leading us in.
what? Why do I keep hearing that? Could you help us perhaps with help guide us through here? Maybe we can find our way around.
They said they'll try to help, but they don't. That is heading back in the place that they ran from.
Right.
Of course,
Is that
it's many, many weeks away, but nevertheless.
how?
There's no mushrooms here that we could fix soup for them, right?
Not here, no.
Okay.
Is
Which
how
is a
are we
good,
going to get them back to their friends?
well, that's a good question. You're going to have to figure it out. It's not just getting them back, it's getting yourself back. Keep in mind, you are many, many hours. Matter of fact, anybody who has any kind of orientation based understanding, you guys feel you're probably underneath the lake.
Mm-hmm.
You are hours away from, hours of walking away from the town already. 4 hours, I think it is. And of course, you guys are certainly getting tired. You've been moving all day. You've been fighting. It's been a long day, right? Of
Yeah,
course,
so
you're
it's
nowhere
time.
near as bad a condition as these gnomes are. Which brings me to an important question: what do we have for food supplies?
Yes,
Is
I
Emma
got.
always the one who eats most of her mushrooms?
Mm-hmm.
Lady, did you pick up good berry? Because it might actually be really helpful if you did.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay. And we each have, I think, 4 days. Oh no, we have four
Some of
days
it
left
was
of food.
used on the gnomes upstairs.
Oh,
No, we fed them
No,
mushrooms.
some
we
people
did.
pulled out rations as well.
Oh, who pulled out the
I
rations?
didn't pull out rations. So I have set of 10, 5 for the dog and 5 for me.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I
Amy, what do
actually
you
used
got?
up my rations.
I have my 5 rations.
Okay. Honey?
I gave one of my rations, and I think I should have 4 now.
Okay. Bill?
I did not share any, so
5. All right.
I have 5.
GOP?
Yeah.
I should have 5 because I remember we didn't actually spend one that while we were with the belay.
Okay. Danny?
I think I still have all mine.
All right. Puffin?
Um, let's. I'll just. What? More people need healing.
No, how many
No, how many
rations do you
rations
still
do you
have?
have?
Oh, I didn't hear that last ration part. I have 4.
Okay, good. All right. So everyone knows what they got for food. Each ration equals a day. So there's many small. They're not the greatest food, but is enough for 3 meals in each ration. Small meals. So that's a day's worth each of those rations. All right. Now, of course, you also have 20 gnomes with you. Now, you guys, most of the gnomes, and I'm assuming several of you guys move out to a clearer air in the tunnel. Some of you search this area. You spend a few minutes walking around, looking to see if there's anything interesting. You find nothing other than smelly troglodytes and smelly middens, and it's just smelly and ugly. Now, of course, the gnomes are filthy. You guys are fairly dirty too. You have been spelunking all day. Um,
Hmm.
but more important with the gnomes is they are dehydrated and they are also, um, very hungry. They're starving. Now,
Well,
everyone, of
that's
course,
what
has a water skin on them. I'm assuming
Mm-hmm.
you obviously would have one. So
Yes.
there is some water around here that can be shared. The question is,
that
as you guys come into the tunnel and kind of gather your thoughts on what you want to, how you're going to proceed. This is a good place to take a rest because everyone's tired, including you
Right, everyone's
guys.
tired.
So
Okay.
you set up a camp, and I need to know how you want to use your rations, not only food, but water. Now, keep in mind the water you have in your skins is good enough for a day. You've been traveling half a day, so your water, well, no, there was water in the other place. I'm going to assume you refilled. So everyone has a
Yes.
day's worth of water in their water skins, as well as all the rations. So here we are. There are 27 of you sitting down in this tunnel. A small fire has been lit and you guys are sat down to eat and rest for the evening. So how do we want to go about doing that?
Well, we do have one party member who could come in real clutch right now, honey.
I know, but I have to ask a question.
Yes.
Okay, since this is 5E, I've never played 5E.
Hmm.
Now, what I understand is that I have access to all my spells. I just have to memorize it or whatever, and then I can cast it.
That's right.
So I can create water or
Yep.
destroy it.
Not at this time, but I mean,
Not at this
obviously you
time.
wouldn't have this prepared for today, but in the morning you could do that.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, in the morning I can do it. So I have 2 water skins, so I'll share.
how much water can you make?
That I don't know yet. I have got to still look it up.
We have an what's the honey or
Go ahead.
I have an ability called Replicate Item.
Mhm.
It's level 1, but I could make this thing called Alchemy Jug. Could
Mhm.
I use that to create like supernatural water?
No, but you could create a jug to have water put within.
No, the alchemy jug does create water.
Oh, does it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. You guys are good for water.
Or like an or
Let's see how much water it
Woody,
creates.
what's the more
Yeah.
powerful?
Now-
I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Huh?
Now, Goodberry can certainly will help. It's not going to solve the situation, but it certainly can help. Now,
Okay.
the only thing is how much mistletoe do you have on you, lady, in order to cast that spell? How, because I don't know that you were necessarily prepared for survival mode, right?
Does it consume it, or because I don't think it consumes the mistletoe? Because certain
Check.
spells will
So
consume
that
it.
you're right.
'Cause
Yeah.
So
I
as long
know
as
I know I have druidic forks, and that's listed as one of the items in it. Plus, my character has it in her hair. Mistletoe.
Aw, so
Yeah.
cute.
yeah, it's just a sprig of mistletoe. It doesn't consume it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. So we definitely have some food and water mitigation. So that's good. All right. So you guys set up. You don't have the access to those things. The alchemic jug. How long does that take to produce, honey?
I will look. Oh yeah.
Well, besides the food, now we have food source. Now we need to have some direction sense.
Right.
Well, we need a rest first. So
Well, we're discussing while we're doing our roast.
You are, and
Mhm.
you are interacting with the older gnomes that are here as well, with the teenage girl gnome who can speak Draconic. The other kids are just so right now though we don't have Goodberry. What kind of how are you guys splitting up these rations you have to try to get everyone fed?
make soup with it.
There are
We
27 people, so
we could have Goodberry. It's just an instant spell. It's the alchemy jug that we have to
yeah,
figure
no,
out
she
how
doesn't have
much.
it memorized.
Oh,
Yeah, not
because
in the morning she'll have it. Yeah.
I
Well,
because
In the morning, I can have good berry and create water.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You should. Yeah.
we each have 4 rations, right? There's 6
5.
of us. Well, minimum of 4. Some people have 4, some people have 5. There's 2, 4. There's 6 of us, right?
7 of
So
you.
we have at least.
7 of you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the head is 2. So we have at least enough for if we go on half a ration a day, we could go 2 days,
You could half ration it. Sure.
and that could be for desperate situation. Now we don't have a real viable source, because none of us are going to eat troglodyte meat. We need
No,
to hunt
you
something.
are not. Yeah. All right. That's fine. We can go half ration, which is as low as you can go with a ration. Other food can be rationed further, but rations themselves are already rationed. Therefore, I'll be nice. We need to reduce our ration capacity by 13 right now.
So
Uh,
everyone, if we all mark off, essentially, we'll put it. Just keep. If you had 5 rations, just keep 1, and then we're on.
can I?
Or we could. Sorry, go ahead. We could just say 2 apiece right now, and just have it at that.
Would that be like count?
And then someone could just do 1.5. So that could be.
When you count 7, is that just all the people, or is that
No, there's
including
27 of you.
the dog? That
No,
includes the
sorry,
dog.
28. So
Add the
14.
dog.
Yeah, I agree.
There's 28 because I have
14.
2 sets of food.
So
Yeah.
So everyone-
everyone take 2 rations off your count, please. Easy enough.
There
okay.
you go.
Okay.
Thank you, lady.
Um,
So
Amy,
now I
what were you
have
trying to
3
say?
and 3.
are troglodytes monsters that you could technically cook, or are they
No,
like
no. They're
intelligent?
they're poisonous. Yeah, you can't eat troglodyte.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, they're poisonous. Okay, so they're
There
not
is a gland, but
No, there is a gland that's useful for selling for magical items. You're right. Anybody who's a magical harvester honey would probably have already cut that out and put it into a non-smell through
into
bag.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
but
Yeah,
that's
and
not
she can make
priority.
those. She can make that item at the end of a So like when she gets up in the morning after the long rest, she
Sure,
can
Whoa.
make the
sure.
infused item. Yeah.
But that is a good point, honey. Of all the people here, you're the only one that would be collecting material components. And the those how many troglodytes were there? 4, right?
4. Yeah.
4. So you have you would definitely collect that. There are 4 troglodyte glands. Thank you for reminding me of that, Bill.
Yeah.
They have a stench gland that smells really bad. It's actually a weapon that they have to their use. I just didn't get a chance to use it. You dropped them too quickly. However, those sell for a pretty good penny, though.
Wow.
All right.
I
So you can
wonder
believe
if Milkshake's dad would think that was another earthquake and my daughter is down under the ground.
Yeah. Well,
He's an orc.
Search
But
party?
my dad isn't.
Well, yeah. Well, if they said Milkshake's dad, I'm like,
Well, yeah, but my dad knew where we were going too.
her
So
nickname is Milkshake. Don't ask why. All right. So everyone take off two rations off your food. Water
done
is
it already.
pretty
Though. I
much
didn't go back.
nothing right now. But in the morning, we'll be able to make some more. And honestly, in these caverns, there's a lot of water, so water's probably not the biggest concern anyway. Food is, but nevertheless, you guys have to take watch. So I need 3 people who are going to do a watch: 1, 2, and 3.
Also, honey, you picked up alarm, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I recommend you do that as a ritual, as an extra
Yeah.
layer of defense.
All right.
And
Should I go first?
You should, but that's just something you do. I don't know, probably 20 minutes,
We
whatever
can
whatever
Yeah,
it
it takes
takes.
like 10 minutes.
we
But
just do
since you are doing the ritual and have your magic detection up, which is what you're going to be doing with rituals, before the end of the night, you might as well do a ritual to check out the items you picked up as well.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I think I know what that rat is,
Yeah.
but we'll. Yeah.
All
but
right.
then we can set watches at two per and do 4.
You can.
So
You can. I'm not really concerned with it. I'm not going to throw anything at you anyway. It's just
okay.
standard procedure, a habit, right? Good
Yeah.
habit. But anyway, let me deal with Honey here. So, Honey, you do as a ritual. You set up alarm. You use a ritual to set up and to check the magical items, and everyone's just kind of doing what they're doing. The gnomes have relaxed quite a bit because clearly you're not going to eat them. You know.
Mhm.
But you're doing your ritual kind of off to the side there with the light of the fire, and you're looking at the 3 items you picked up. There was 2 potions and a figurine. The 2 potions, one is a minor potion of healing.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
The other potion, though, it's beyond your ability to detect it, but you know it has something to do with longevity, which means it's high level. It's a very high level potion. It's just you're too low level. But it's something to do with health or longevity or something. It's purple, by the way.
Purple potion.
Potion.
Immortality.
And then the figurine, you take a little bit of time trying to work on it. Once again, your detect magic. You can see it's magical and going through it, but it also has a little bit to do with experience, and you are very young. However, whilst you're playing around with the figurine, trying to figure out a very small gnome, a little girl. You don't know gnomes, so you don't know how old she is, but she's little. She kind of comes over and squats next to you, and she looks at you sorrowfully as you're playing with the figurine.
Mhm.
I asked Arian Jackson, what's the matter? Are you all right?
She doesn't speak Draconic.
Oh. Is her friend up? Or the girl who does speak it around?
She
Is
is.
the rat?
She's over by the fire.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
I could ask her if like maybe the rat is a toy. Is it
Maybe.
talk to the
You
yeah.
ask her, and she says, we grabbed a bunch of stuff that when we were leaving from the Illithids, and that is one of the things that she's been playing with. She knows how to use it.
Oh, okay. Well, it means more to it says I'm trying to protect her and she knows how it works. It would make sense to give it to her since that's part of the quest anyway. Should I give it back? So should I give it back to her?
She's very happy
I
when
don't
she
know.
has it back in her hand.
Yeah.
She looks at it and she whispers, "Woohoo!" And she puts it down. It grows into a full-size rat.
I know it.
and it's a very small figurine. It's something you could put on like a keychain, but now it's a proper New York City rat.
That's a
And
big
she
rat.
starts. It is big rat, and she starts chittering to it, and it chitters back, and she plays with it, and she takes this little mud ball, a little pebble she picks up off the floor and throws it. The rat grabs it, and brings it back. She plays fetch with it for about 30 minutes, and then she puts it. She picks it back up, cuddles it, and she says "woohoo," and it becomes a little figurine again, and she runs off with it in her pocket.
Aw. It's very
There goes our first magic item.
well.
Murder hobos ensue.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Right.
Well,
Here's-
let's get to murdering.
All right.
Here's
So
the whole thing. We can get her to get it and make it like Scout in front of us, in front of Scout himself. Find a way to go back the other direction.
you want to murder her rat pet?
Scout. I did not say involve into action.
Instant tears. Okay.
He can't
Anyway,
your
understand me.
your alignment shifts to evil.
Yes, it does. Anyway,
I'm not
the-
lawful evil. I'm lawful greedy.
the night goes uneventful. It's very quiet. Matter of fact, you don't even hear things in the distance. Although anyone who has a very very high perception, I guess. What's the highest active or passive perception we got here?
+4.
What is it? 10 plus your wisdom modifier?
Yeah. Plus, if you have a feat or something like that.
I have
Okay.
Skill points.
16 then. I have 16 then total.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I've only got a +4 with my wisdom, so who has a higher
Or
than
if you
a
have the
+4?
perception skill, right? So
Yeah, just perception skill's fine.
Yeah.
Just
Six-
add 10 to it. You don't
okay,
need
then
to roll
it's
it.
4.
Okay,
that's
so anyone who has
14.
perception skill
Yeah,
Yes.
everybody has it. You just have 10 plus whatever your
and
perception is.
proficiency. Yeah.
anyone
Right.
beat a 16?
Okay.
Yep,
Anybody else?
I can tie it. I can tie it.
That's the highest. We have 2 at 16.
That's it? Okay. So the night goes
I just
uneventful.
Five.
Now, the next day, you guys get up and you prepare a meal. Everyone studies spells and stuff. So everybody knock 2 more rations off of your. Now this is going to be there's not going to be a lot of food during the day, but knock 2 more rations off, please.
Is it possible we could use the alchemy jar now to make something for everybody?
We are going to work on that. We are going to work on that. But everyone's, as you guys preparing your spells and stuff, everyone is eating. Now you could say, it's your choice. You could say we're going to wait and eat later in the day, but it's up to you.
If I if I take 2 more rations off, then I'm out of food.
Yeah.
Maybe we should see if we can do something about the jar or the good berries or
You are
something
going
like
to
that.
do
If
those.
we-
You are going to do those things, but those things are coming right now.
Mhm.
You have to make a decision. Either eat this morning or you don't.
Say no. Try to go without. One meal a day until we get out of
Well,
here.
you just ate last
Yeah.
night, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
I
good.
think we'll survive without a breakfast.
All right.
Okay,
Yep.
so
So
we're still
everyone
at
is
3
doing
rations.
their things. Now, lady, you use your spell and you do create 10 berries. Those are good for 24 hours. Each berry is equal to a ration. So you just gain 10 rations right there.
Right.
So mark that down. Water wise, you're able to, I don't know, what's the amount of water? It's probably a lot.
Well, this is interesting. The alchemy jar can make a lot of different things.
It can.
And I know there was a time in kind of weird, where the poor people would actually their main meal would be beer because it does contain calories.
And the jar of alchemy can produce 4 gallons of beer, a gallon of honey, or like 2 gallons of. This might be a little hard to test.
8 gallons of fresh water.
Right, 2 gallons
no,
of
you
mayonnaise.
wanna do
if you
water.
everybody
You
stop
wanna
and
do water.
protein.
You want to do water.
You don't want anything that's gonna
need drunk
dehydrate you.
gnomes. This is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, water.
You mean
Produce water.
drones?
I don't think between you and lady, I don't think water's going to be an issue, to be honest with you. I think it's the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because ladies
Um,
like
Well, then maybe we should go with the beer.
No, you
Or
shouldn't.
mayonnaise.
No, you
No,
shouldn't.
no.
That's a bad idea.
Okay.
In
you
game,
can go with
the
the
reason
2
why
gallons
I'll
of
explain.
mayonnaise.
Well, I'll explain why. Because in game, alcohol has an actual deleterious effect.
Mm?
unlike real life.
unlike real life. Meaning mechanically, it's going to reduce everyone's ability, and I don't know that you want to do that.
So you can't just have it as like a food.
No, no,
No.
yeah.
It doesn't work
It
like
does.
that.
Mechanically, it doesn't work like that. In reality, everyone could take a couple sips of beer and it's no problem. You're right, but mechanically, it doesn't
Right.
work like that. Yeah, but but water we do need, and and that's a lot of water. So we definitely do the water. Yeah,
10 gallons is
a
create
lot.
water.
You guys are in good shape with water. All right, so we do have darkness ahead of us. Everyone here, of course, can see in low light, and there's plenty of this lichen and stuff like that. But is anyone going to scout ahead of this gigantic party, or what?
I am
I'm what?
definitely going ahead.
Should
I
be
don't
the
know anything about the rat because I was asleep, so I would move forward.
Oh, that's before we all settled down.
and we were gonna give it to you too. That was the thing because it would have been perfect for your character.
Now, you guys are traveling along here during the day, and of course, it's hard for you to comprehend time underground. The gnomes are better at it because they are an underground species, and you are keeping communication with the girl and with the elders as you're moving along here slowly. It's getting up around lunchtime, so you've been traveling many hours now through this tunnel, and there's been little teeny offshoots here or there, and the gnomes say that they came down this long tunnel for quite a while. So they don't have any suggest. You can do whatever you want, but they think this is the direction that they came, and that's all the information they have. But whilst you're talking about some of these little tunnels you've passed, you do come into another cavern. It's small. It's not very big one. The torches you see don't exist, but I thought it was a good picture.
Yeah.
And of course, there's lichen everywhere, lit up, and there's a waterfall coming in front of you that is well lit up by the lichen around it. You can see through it. The tunnel does continue, but there is this water coming in, and it's going into this kind of lake, as you see. And you guys are skirting on the edge of it here, going on to the left side as you come into this area. It's a good place to sit up and take a rest because it is around lunchtime. As far as what the gnomes say, it's midday, and mid morning is what they call it. But nevertheless, you're sitting up over here, and you guys are resting, and on this kind of rocky outcropping right here. What do you want to do at this stage?
Well, I think it might not be a bad idea to check some of these um, paths that wind up. They didn't explore.
They
They were
didn't.
led
They
as
didn't.
they were led in a train
That's true.
by troglodytes. That the last thing we want to do is go farther back the way they came. I would think without checking any other
Yep.
options to get.
Fair point. There are three of them
And
that
then
are just before coming into here. So
Go. Are we doing the
the
go
other
left?
thing, one more thing though before is that we should probably, if we're going to skip breakfast, we might want to do a midday. Are we going to
Meal.
have to do a constitution kind of consequences and penalties if we don't eat?
yep.
So we're going to have to go. We skip breakfast. We need to do a meal now. So let's use. Why don't we take those good berries, pass them out, and then that leaves us
4 rations.
4 rations. I will give up one because I have 3 left, so I don't mind giving up 2. That'll leave me with 1. So we just need 2 more to be volunteered.
2 more rations for a midday meal.
So
And then we also want to have ask the gnomes that when they see consumable growth, to notify you. With the key, do you mind?
Yeah, no, sure.
Mind
They would.
saying that?
They're going to be doing that anyway. But yeah, no, that's a good point. Good
Yeah.
point. Amy, what were you
Okay.
trying to say?
I was just wondering if we could try mixing some honey in with like the water and good berry juice and make like a juice or something like that that might be able to be shared with everybody. If there's water here.
There
We
is
don't.
water here. Yeah, that's a good point.
There is water here, but the jug only creates like one of those options a day.
Is that what it is?
Let's see.
Yeah, the alchemy jug.
Uh,
So,
the
Cooking pot though.
since we're by a water source, can I attempt to see if I can fish?
Well, let me
Yeah.
do that in a second. Let me deal with Bill first, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Bill, is anyone going with Bill to kind of scout back and look at these offshoot tunnels? Anyone going with him?
I could.
I can go with him if wait, I'm big, never mind. Let the gnome go.
Well,
Oh,
are you
okay, yeah.
wearing mail and plate and that?
Yeah, that doesn't
Or,
matter. It's irrelevant. But I think Danny would probably be the better partner, to be honest with you, than the heavily armored guy.
okay.
Yeah. So Danny,
Actually
you
looking
go with
up
him.
at the waterfall, so
Okay.
All right. So whilst you guys are checking these side tunnels, you guys spend a good bit of time checking them. Two of them go into. One of them goes into just a dead end. Another one goes into where it's just too small for you two to maneuver. The other
mhm.
one, you guys travel down it, and as far as you can see with your low light vision, it just continues on. This one would be going east.
Where does east take us on the map?
Deeper into the lake.
Deeper into the lake, which
Is
there's
it?
not going to be any accents there unless maybe on the other side of the lake, which is what, Lizard Man territory?
No, wild elf territory.
Wild elf. Okay, wild elf
Nick.
territory. They wild elf. They wouldn't like you so much
Well, they don't
because
like any of you. Well, they are
they
the
wouldn't.
enemy. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's not necessarily the worst. It's better than Ithilits,
Yep. Well, I mean,
right?
it's there. You have this northeasterly passage you guys have been traveling along, or you have the easterly passage, yeah, southeasterly really, that would be go back deeper into the lake, where you guys are probably getting close to the shore of the other side of the lake, which of course would be wild elf territory. True. Anyway, you guys
Well,
can contemplate that.
yeah, we want to let the go back to the group since there wasn't anything
Okay.
else to report.
One thing that's very fortunate is even though this is technically part of the Underdark, this is the upper levels of it. Therefore, it's sparsely habitated. When you get deeper,
Mm,
things get more chaotic, right? So
And
there's
messy.
not a lot of wandering monsters and stuff to deal with. You guys are, it's pretty lucky situation, really. Anyway, back to the party. You guys are eating. Bill gave up 2 of his rations. You have the 10 good berries and need 2 more rations. I need 2 more.
Can I go
I'm
fishing?
going to go.
I'm going to get to you in a second. 2 more.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
give up one.
Okay.
That's fine.
One
I'll
more.
give up one.
Okay. There we go. So everyone is eating, and the gnomes. You notice that one thing you've noticed about these gnomes is even though they're in a dire situation, you all are. They seem to find the happy thing in any situation.
Aw.
Deep gnomes are thought to be these grumpy, surly things, and they can be. But when they're just amongst themselves, they're actually they're very positive. They're optimistic
Hmm.
types, and they're enjoying their meals and even like singing little songs for their little berry and various things like that.
Aw. What jolly people.
They're just people. Yeah.
Do,
They
do they seem comfortable around us?
they are getting more so. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
good.
But GOP, your character Tater, goes down to look toward doing some fishing, which would be a survival role. And you have a follower. There's 2 of them, a boy and a girl, little ones, that are at your feet and looking at you as what you're going to do.
So let's see. My survival's only a +2. Not
Munching on a
good, but
berry.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can spot any fish in this water that maybe I can try and catch.
Give me your perception.
Perception. All right, that's gonna be +4. 17.
Nothing.
Nothing with a 17. Darn it. Okay. Was there? You said there was like lichen and stuff like that. Is there any? Well, anything I could maybe? You know what? No, because I don't really have much of a nature ability. I'm gonna keep looking around. See if I find anything interesting or anything edible.
Sure. Of course, the gnomes would be on that before you anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
this is their
I'm
environment.
their protector.
Yeah, no, I get it. You're not. There is nothing edible in this cavern. There is pure water though. Now we have a lot of water sitting in, but any kind of extra, any lack of water, empty water skins, or anything that was like that have been filled. The gnomes actually have a few containers that they can use in that manner, and they're filling with water. This is pure, crystal pure water. There is nothing living in it that is edible, though.
Okay, fair enough.
All right. So you guys,
May I
yes.
ask? Okay, the waterfalls. There's light coming down with the water?
No, it's just lichen. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's no. Can we go back up the river? You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Climb up beside the
certainly
waterfalls.
you can look on the other side of waterfall, and of course, it isn't this sheet of water. It's that's mostly mist. Mainly the water is right in the middle, so you can
Yeah,
see on the other side. The water does kind of continue on in a very narrow creek up the tunnel, and of course, but most of the
yeah.
water is falling into this pit here, which is you guys can't see the bottom of it unless you want to go diving in the water.
Probably not the best idea.
But it's clear, right?
It is clear. Well, to a certain depth. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll strip off and go to the water.
All right. You dive in. It's cold.
Yeah.
It's really cold. But you dive yourself down. Give me a survival roll, please, or an athletics roll if you have it.
I don't
Not
have
survival, athletics.
I gotta.
I'm.
You sent
You
you
know.
something, Derek?
What's up?
Naked gnome is in the water. Shut up.
Okay. I was just gonna say I ready an action just in case.
Go ahead.
Come
Give me an
on.
athletics roll, please.
A 21.
Oh, nice. No problem.
Woo.
I don't know who wrote that other. Oh, that was you. Okay.
She is a deftly skilled swimmer, and you go down as far as you dare before
Okay.
coming back up for air, and you see nothing but black below you.
Okay. Come back up. Crawl back out. Take off like the dog, you know.
Sure.
And get dressed. I'm always stripping in front of a
I know you do that a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of naked lady.
Hey, she's a druid.
Fair.
Huge, massive
Hey,
hair.
watch
though,
out. Your
cover-
wife might get mad like a jazzercising instructor.
Yeah, right. She's
Y'all
still
dream
making
about that.
comments about that. I think that really miffed her, dude. Like, I didn't do nothing.
You were sitting there laughing because I want to be awake for this.
All right. Anyway, you guys have spent time. Lunch is certainly done. Everyone's eaten anything there is to eat, and everyone has rested. You have the half orc, Shamara, and Badger have come back to the group, and you guys are nibbling on your ration for today. And they tell you what they found. There is a tunnel that it seems to be considerable going on into the southeast. And of course, this is a northeasterly tunnel you've been following all along. Once again, you guys aren't great with underground orientation, but the gnomes are.
Should probably also have let's say just kind of drawing a crude map as we go. That
Sure.
make the most sense.
So
Continue
far,
drawing
it's
the
been
crude
straight.
maps. So yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do? You want to continue?
Is that
up?
you said southeast or east? Because you
It's
originally said
easter-
east.
It kind of
It's
seems
east,
like
but
you're
it-
making it where
It's
that's the only
it's-
direction we really have to go.
No, well, you can go southeast, which goes deeper into the lake, or you can go northeast following this tunnel.
I think probably
Hmm.
northeast is better because at least that'll bring us closer to where we come out. Will be at least be in a safer territory if we
Yeah.
do get out.
Yeah.
And we won't also be under the lake, so there's
Does
risks,
the gnomes
especially
know
with the
which way to
earthquakes.
come from?
There's no if we get out of this.
Well,
We are gonna get out of this.
when we get out of it, I'm saying like whatever point we pop
Thank you.
out.
Okay.
So,
All right.
what are we doing?
Whichever.
Do it. I will head down the what do we say, the southeastern way.
I thought it was northeastern.
Yeah, I thought we were going the northeastern way because the southeastern
Well,
way.
you guys make up your mind. No,
Well,
I'm
I
kidding.
was saying
All right,
the northeast because it's towards civilization. Well, to relative speaking,
it's
but it's
toward
the
land.
Elven Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're not going to be under the water. We're not going to be heading towards the elves that want to kill us when we pop out of the ground.
Well, you are.
Well,
Northeast would be towards the
well,
Elven
if
Kingdom.
that tunnel, assuming that tunnel, that eastern little bit south tunnel, is actually just straight, which is an assumption, that would bring you into Lizardman territory. If you could follow this one, it would bring you into Wild Elf territory. So,
Huh.
I mean, in
Okay.
swamps or wild elves.
right. But there are a lot of
Potato.
assumptions. You don't really know.
Yeah.
The gnomes do know that this tunnel here goes on for a while, and then it splits off. And that's where they came from, and they remember a juncture continuing northeast that they know nothing about. They came in from another one. They do tell you that we are heading upward now
This
at an
is good.
incline, whereas before you guys have always been going down. So you are in upward movement, and they say that where they came in to this specific tunnel is a day and a half away.
Okay, so
be out of food by then.
yeah, we will. We have to find something. Well,
Yeah, how many times do you
Is that little?
Once a day.
well, you can cast it as many spells as you have, but you'll have to burn through your spell slots.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
All right, well, let's
then
save
that's if all we need is food and we've got water.
No.
Water seems to not be a problem. That's true.
Yeah.
What
Water's not a
food of
problem.
me has like 90
Okay,
calories.
so that's
That's
2.
true.
That's reality. This is fantasy.
More than
Hello?
13 people. And I make 2 gallons.
So
Yeah,
It's
Y'all
a
putting
lead
too
up.
much
for
logic.
water. Yeah.
Logic is doesn't work here like that.
Well, I mean well, wait for alcohol.
We'll figure
or
this out.
what?
Just let's go.
All right,
Oh,
I'll start
and-
going.
and honey.
Yeah.
Right.
Try to
We
keep
just
a-
start walking.
Let's
Yeah,
let's
if you
try
can
to
make
keep
honey,
a
make
good
honey
pace.
though. That's useful.
Yeah, we
yeah,
can make
certainly.
honey.
Yeah, honey is good. All right, so you guys continuing northeast, I guess, is the decision. And you traveling along in the tunnels. Like I said, the gnomes assure you that we are gradually rising. This is an ascent. Basically, for the rest of the day's travel, there's no issues. Like I said, these tunnels are very sparsely inhabited, and you come to an area in the tunnel that's a little wider, and everyone's tired, so you set up for the night.
Is
You
this
go.
not the place where where it splits?
No, we're still a day away.
No?
A day away.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And you pushed as much as you could. Like I said, there's no day or night for you down here. But it's been, the gnomes do understand from their point of view, it's after dinner time. And you guys, everyone's tired. The little ones have been being carried for an hour. So and some of you might even have kids on your back. You need to stop for the day. So you stop, and here we are. Are we going to have another meal, or are we just going to leave it?
I mean, we should probably make as many good berries as we can. And
Lady, how
At
many
this point.
first level spells do you have access to?
3 max. I've already used
One.
1.
so you can make
you
third.
no,
should-
two.
It would be good till the morning.
Use 2 because create water, right? You did.
No, we have plenty of water.
No, she
Oh.
made water.
Water, yeah.
Honey made
Yeah.
water.
So I can cast it 2 more times.
You
then.
should.
So that
So
would be 20.
we have 20 more berries. So if you're going to have a meal tonight, you would only need to burn 4 rations. You could wait until the next day, but understand if you don't eat today, then tomorrow there will be a constitution hit to everybody.
We did eat though. We had a midday,
You
right?
did
Yeah, we
have a
did.
midday, but once a day is not enough.
I'm gonna eat my ration.
But I thought the ration number is like a full day's worth.
No,
Yeah. No, we're
we're
splitting
not
it.
eating full rations. We're at half rations.
Oh, okay.
You're
Yeah,
eating
I'm gonna.
regular meals.
let's not take a constitutional hit.
I
Okay, so I'll
mean,
eat half a ration then. That's fine.
Yep, half a
so
And you
ration.
said we need to burn 4 rations off of our
I'm
thing?
just looking at the overall total of half ration, right? So
Okay.
we need 4 rations to be burned. So who's going to burn them?
I'll burn 2.
I'll burn one. I'm
I'll
down
burn
to
one.
one.
Okay, so I need one more.
I guess I'll burn one.
Okay,
So
there we go.
That's with the 10 berries?
That's with the 10 berries, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no. How many berries you make at one sitting is 10, so that's
20.
20. You made 20. So all right, so
That's
everyone
casting
eats
it twice.
again.
That's a total of 20.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So everyone eats. Now keep in mind, this will keep you alive, but everyone's hungry.
Yeah,
Everyone's dirty. Well, you guys could have bathed here if you wanted to, but everyone's
I did.
hungry, and tired from traveling all day. Keep in mind, you guys have been underground for 2 days,
Yeah.
right? Now they're more used to it, but they're beat up, right? They're in bad shape.
Mm.
So you're alive, but it's not a good
I
thing. But
mean,
one of the things
can
that certainly help
I
you is the positive nature of the gnomes, though. Go ahead, Amy.
can I say I've been using my cure spells to heal everybody
Um,
during
uh,
that time? Because I've
well,
just
I
kind of
don't
been wandering away.
the
think
heal
she.
spells don't really work that way. But
Mm,
we'll say that between you and the reluctant cleric, maybe some of the gnomes had little scrapes or little bumps or little issues, like some
mm.
finger broken that wasn't set properly. So you've been kind of checking around and trying to upgrade them as you can. Sure. Yeah.
and
Okay.
how much food did, because you said that the gnomes were looking for food as we were going. How much
They
food
are
did they collect to
nothing.
offset?
Nothing.
Nothing.
The problem
Step
Okay.
is
up your
you're
game,
not
gnome.
deep enough underground.
Okay, well,
Right.
Yeah, that's
because
the
we had already
problem.
found food related stuff before, but
You have. You did that one cavern with all the mushrooms in it was awesome.
Yeah.
But it
On the
was.
page I can't find, I wrote down 1 bag of mushrooms to take back to the cook, but I lost the page, so I don't have it.
Well, okay. But you're kind of in that middle space is the problem with the
Yeah.
Underdark.
yeah,
But
I gotcha.
nevertheless, you guys set up. You have watches. It's quiet. The gnomes are singing songs. The little girl's playing with her rat. The other kids are enjoying, and they're playing some like with a little pebble and having the rat is now kind of kicking it back and forth between the kids, and they're giggling and laughing, having a good time. And you guys are, just taking watch, and the night passes uneventfully. The morning comes up. You guys are already in kind of a habit. You don't need to take a meal right now, but you'll need to take one later. The good thing of you taking 2 meals yesterday is today you could probably get away with just one. Lady, I'm assuming
Um,
you create 30 good berries for the day.
Or
Yes, go ahead, Amy.
all 3 of my spells? Okay.
I mean, you might as
okay.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it possible that the jar of honey could be used for care? I mean, it has calories.
Sure. How much does it create?
1 gallon?
I thought it could 2
I'll
gallons.
check. And it's 2 gallons of mayonnaise. I don't.
2 gallons of
Let's see.
mayonnaise. Are you trying to murder
Yes.
people? What are you doing?
It's a gallon of honey.
It's a gallon of honey. Now, honey is certainly very valuable, and we'll say that honey can be used in this kind of half ration thing we're doing. To one of those jars can equal to 6 rations of your 6 half rations.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very useful. Honey's great.
Hey.
Okay, so we're sitting on 36 rations plus whatever you have right now.
Okay. I'm going to take an animal shape to take some of them on my back, if that's
Okay,
advisable or
what
not.
animal
I
shape
would.
can you take at this
We're
level?
good. Dire wolf or bear?
Oh, you can. You can do a bear. Oh, sweet.
You
All right.
can.
And
Black bear.
so
Black
yeah, we
bear.
got a bunch
Brown.
of kids riding on the bear, pulling the hair incessantly.
Can you ask them not? Well, I can't talk, so.
Just remember, you get 2 of them a day. You can only have them for an hour. So
Oh, okay.
you're gonna want to be
We'll wait.
careful with them because if they do come into trouble,
We'll wait till toward the end of the day when people start getting tired or kids start getting tired.
That's fine.
Then
That's
I'll
fine.
do it.
yeah, that
But
might
of
be
course, you're
better.
half a day away from that branch, right?
Yeah.
And you guys travel along, and for that half day, and you're getting up around lunchtime or midday. And sure enough, you come up, and there is not only a branching area where you guys can continue along this larger tunnel and go into a smaller one, which they say they came from, but that's weeks down and many
Yeah.
changes. But the good thing about gnomes is they count steps. So they can take
Mm.
you back to the Illithid if you'd like.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
Um,
No.
yeah. So
Unless they want to go.
Do they
no,
know
they
if there
don't.
is
No, they
any?
don't. However,
Oh,
one thing the gnomes didn't mention, which or maybe they just forgot, was this branching area is actually a little bit of a paradise. Because as soon as you guys
Oh,
see it, you're
thank
like,
God.
oh, thank God.
Food.
There
Ooh.
are mushrooms and there are some weird underground berry bushes you've never seen before. GOP, you're excited because you see fish literally hopping in this little lake that is in front of you.
Fish
But
tonight.
let's be on our guard first before we all relax and unwind. And I
Well,
will.
that's a good thing to say. I'm glad you say that as the entirety of the gnomes and other members of your party run into it.
It's amazing. I can't wait to get filled on fish.
Just don't get any parasites from them.
Wait,
We'll cook
wait.
them.
I have a spell that can help in this. Purify food and drink.
Bill, give me a perception roll as everyone is running up. Well, not everyone, but the gnomes definitely are running into
Oh,
this for you from your point of view is a paradise. Give me a perception. Everybody else, what are you doing?
I'm standing
I
on the shore with my hand on my weapon just in
All right,
case.
GOP.
think I.
Oh, fish, right? Amy,
Let's see. Are we there yet? Are we looking at it?
you're
Are we?
you're
Where
you're
are we?
you're coming in from the south here into this area. You're on this ledge on the south east of this picture. You see all this water. You see all these bushes. You see all this food. This is, saving grace for you guys. You've gone 2 days of eating, hardtack and good berries. So this is
Right.
a wonderful sight. What are you doing, Amy?
Um, I think I feel very grateful, and I'm trying to call back some of the gnomes that are taking off a little too quickly because everything should be approached,
Okay.
you know,
No,
with
cautiously.
caution and
You're right.
restraint.
Honey,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Let's see. Um, let's see. Could I do like would an insight roll be
A perception roll? You certainly can.
perception?
GOP?
Not
Oh, well,
insight.
that's right. Fish. Danny.
Well, I'd be on the level of looking around too, since I'll be able to take a look first and see, make sure we're safe. And everyone that's running in, I'd like to make sure they were safe,
Sure. So
or
you're
at least our
focusing
group.
on them. I will give a
Well,
perception
focus
roll.
on our group, making sure they're safe.
Yeah, no, that's
But
fair.
yeah.
Bill was the one who was right up on it though initially, so I'm going to give him a
Mm-hmm.
pre roll. So go ahead and give me a perception roll.
I rolled a 12 on my roll, so it was just,
Okay, not good enough.
I had a +8. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, that sucks. The other of you who were being cautious, make a roll now.
Okay.
Me, I was being cautious. Looking
Mine
down
is
the
here.
way that they come from, basically.
You're taking your clothes off.
Yeah, I know. I don't know
No,
what you're
I'm
talking
not.
about.
I'm trying to see, do I have a plus on mine? Hold on.
It's just a perception roll.
Oh, it
6,
is. Okay,
no.
my bad.
It's on your skill list.
What do you got, Danny?
Plus what?
It shows a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, but what did you?
What's
What is
your
your
plus
Oh,
to your
modifiers?
perception?
my
That's what I was trying to find real quick.
It's under
Hold on.
wisdom.
Yeah, I just got to find the page. Hold up. I had it right in front of me. There we are. Plus 5.
Yep, 15.
So 15. Nice bad.
Okay, 15. Let me see here. Puffin.
Hello.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
What's
I
up?
got a 23.
Make a perception roll, please.
Oh, okay. I thought the people in the water had to make the perception roll. Perception is wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom, I think.
Hooray! I have wisdom.
23.
Everything's lagging.
The 6.
I rolled a 6. I don't see shit.
Okay, girls.
I rolled an 18 and have a 5 insight, so that's like 23.
Yep.
Nice.
Amy.
Boop, boop.
Insight or perception?
Perception, not insight. Perception.
That's what you got.
How about
I
clearing the chant deal? I need
Wish
to
I
change.
could
I need.
still do it.
Yeah.
beep. Oh, that's hidden. Why would I want that?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
There's it. Okay, that and then no, that one. Did it work?
Oh, nice.
I don't know.
Total of 4.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
So
not
one
good.
of us got a 23.
One of you did well, and that was Honey.
Mhm.
Honey,
Mhm.
as everyone is so excited going in, and you're worried about the situation, and you're kind of looking around. You notice up on the north end of this picture, you see there's a raised area, right, like a ledge, right, and you notice movement up there, and this is what you see.
Oh, gotta get back to chat.
Takes a lot.
Dragon men, whatever they
Dragon
call
men.
them.
They're called kobolds.
Kobolds. Bonk 'em.
Oh,
You see a
Oh,
band of
for
kobolds. There's more than 3.
Okay, well, you can actually talk to the girl, so you can maybe tell everybody to hold back.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could say,
Yeah, go
can
ahead.
like kobold come back?
You can scream out kobolds, come back. You certainly can. And what language do you say this in?
Arc, arcane,
Draconic. Okay.
the dragon language,
Now you
the
say
one that.
kobolds come back. Everyone knows what a kobold looks like. You certainly studied it in school. The girl hears you and she starts speaking in her language. You guys hear, well, GOP understands. The rest of you hear her say something in some weird language, but she does scream it and she's pointing. Are you pointing? You are pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Up on the ledge now, everyone can see it, and yes, there's a band of dragon men or kobolds sitting up there, and they are looking at you with their beady reptilian eyes, javelins at the ready.
Okay, so at least they know that there's some danger up there, and we can hopefully wave them on back.
Right, which is good because now there's no surprise round because you're able to get everybody back. And of course, the gnomes start pulling back to where you guys on the ledge. Some of you guys, I'm assuming, come forward to position, and the kobolds like,
Which
and
the kobolds, do they happen to perhaps speak Draconic?
they do. They understood exactly what she said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh, they're gonna know. We know.
They do, and they are speaking Draconic. Even though the ba 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 is funnier, they are speaking Draconic in a very high.
I'm going to assume it sounds something like "get them."
No, it's food.
Yeah.
Ah! That's what they did with the other gnome.
Wow,
Yeah,
we see
so-
food too.
Mm.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know.
Roast them up,
Can you,
put them on a stick.
Initiative.
Right? Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, gonna eat some kobolds.
If you would so kindly as to clear the screen,
Oh, sure.
I would appreciate it. All right. So mine is
Right.
+5. +5.
Oh, I like that one.
Well,
13.
Real.
16.
What is my plus? Everyone's rolling, right now?
Everyone's
Yeah.
rolling, including me. I got a 16.
Right, but what is my plus thing?
Your
On my
plus
plus,
is
what am I
your-
doing?
It's your
What is your
dexterity
dex?
bonus. It's your dexterity bonus,
Mhm.
unless you have a
That's
feat
nice.
or some special class feature.
No,
or
what
something.
is your dexterity bonus right now?
Where
Mm.
are you this way?
Ooh, that's a fancy.
Oh, what was that?
That's a nice.
Your
bonus.
dex is 16, so you have a +3 to your roll.
See, that doesn't even roll down on it or written down. I have a
I-
what? A plus
told
what?
you.
22.
Nice.
Oh, it is a 16. Okay, all right. So then I'll roll.
Yeah, roll, and then you have +3.
0 to 13.
Yep, 16. All right. All right. We got some
I got a
real bad
13.
rolls. Good job, guys.
Oh my God! There's so many dice on this.
I know.
Well,
Green.
basically, the way it's got to go is Bill and then me.
And me. We
and
tied.
You. Yeah, we go together, and then everybody else is after. Bill, you were the one that was on it, and you got these. You can't even tell how many kobolds up there. There's a lot, right? You can see, from your vantage point, you can see at least a dozen of them.
Oh crap!
To get into a decent formation, right, beforehand, like we had a time to get in, people moved around.
No, you did not.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Bill, what do you got to do? You see on that ledge, and some of them are their movement, which is after you, of course. They're coming down that ledge and coming onto the level with everyone else. So
Can you
they are
show
in
the
full
ledge
attack
again?
mode. Now, keep in mind, kobolds, you guys studied in school because they are a threat. Kobolds are cowardly creatures, to be sure, but when they're in pack, they are the bravest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Can I see the map at all again?
Oh, sure. Let me bring it back up.
How from us?
Here you go. Here's your map. Now, if you look at the map in the upper right-hand corner, they're on this ledge, and in their round, some of them are going to range attack, some of them are going to move down and come down onto this level. So you guys are on here, the southeastern part of the map. So there's literally a gap between you. The water. They would have to go all the way around, or you would have to go all the way around to get to where they are. So there is some advantage in that. But they do have the higher ground, therefore they get +1 on their rolls. Ranged rolls. They can't melee you. No one can melee anything right now. So you guys are down here in the southeast of this map, and they're in the northwest of this map. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, at second level, I gained cunning action,
Mhm.
so that allows me to do a bonus. So what I'll do is I'll fire and then dash. I'll get cover, so I can
Yeah,
move into cover.
I'm sorry, Bill. I gotta deal with something. I'll be back in a minute, guys. GOP, talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
oh,
you want me to
geez.
talk amongst
Mile
myself?
break. Mile break.
Hey, GOP, how you doing? Well, I'm doing great. Just playing some D&D here. Well, that's a good time. I believe it is.
We
I
could
knew
talk
you'd
among
do eventually.
ourselves. See if they have any good books. Or trinkets. Or trinkets. Hello, shelves. Any good books today?
We're gonna eat ourselves some kobolds, aren't we? We're
Well,
gonna
if we don't,
Probably.
if we survive,
consume.
either you're going to eat kobolds or you're going to start eating gnomes.
Mm.
It's about-
Right.
That's why I
about
was
to
trying
get
to be more
ugly.
specific. Like, I want to look around, but I'm more about protecting our group. I mean,
My
obviously, I'd protect the people, but
Yeah, my character's a good guy, but me as a player, if we happen to lose a few gnomes in this fight, probably make it a little easier. Just saying, but my character's not gonna try to
Not
have
gonna
that happen.
say that, but he's gonna think it real loudly.
Yeah, no. Me as a player is gonna think if we had a few fewer gnomes, it might make things a little easier. But me,
Yeah,
my character would be like, I gotta keep all these gnomes safe. I'm a good guy, so yeah.
Yep. Got a bonk.
do I necessarily
kobold.
have to be such a good player? Like, a good person?
I mean,
Like,
not
I
when
don't.
you're raging.
No, like,
I mean,
I don't know.
you can't tell friend from foe when you're mad.
Well, you can. There is like a certain type that you can't, but
Don't ruin this.
yeah, you definitely can. You're not that crazed.
Where are my glasses?
On your head.
No, I don't know where I put them. But they were right here. Well, that sucks.
How far away would you say that's above? That's farther than 80.
That's what I was
Then I'll be right back.
trying to figure out. Like, are we even within range?
No, I mean it is range, but it's depending on the short bow. It's in disadvantage range,
Yeah.
but so it's in long range for me. So I'll roll that disadvantage.
You could probably hold your action, I would assume, till one gets in like a favorable range, and then you could try
I'd
attacking.
rather just to risk it and take a shot. You know, if I get it, I get it. I mean, I have a +4. The chances of being missing are not horrible. Let's see what I did.
Yeah, fair enough.
If it's at disadvantage, I might have hit.
Oof.
Let's see.
Probably not hit.
I don't know. Should cheat. Look at the monster manual.
6 plus 4. I doubt a 10, even if it's like a weaker enemy, would usually that doesn't hit. That's too low.
Yeah.
I would assume they have at least 11.
They have more than 11. So. Yeah, and that's just their skin. Those guys look like little X-Mob, right? Horny toad. Huh?
Yeah, I would assume probably something like a 13.
So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
So you miss. Uh-oh.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, once again, I'd be shocked if it was a 10. I don't even know what sort of
sorry
enemy
about
is...
that, guys. I'm back.
So my question is this how far away are they?
You are at range.
Okay, then this would be an 18 to hit.
Okay, 18 hit, definitely hit. Yeah, absolutely hit. Yeah.
Okay, since I am in range, I wasn't sure if it was outside of.
No, it's in range. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're using
But like
a
we
short
could already
bow,
attack
right?
with like a.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
80
you're good.
feet. 80 feet's the range, max range.
Oh, 80 feet is not max range. That's not long range. That's your short range.
Okay.
Therefore, 160 would be medium, and 240 would be long.
240? That sounds very long for
Like if I have a javelin, as it says 3120, what does that mean?
Well, that's your ranges. Let me deal with Bill real quick, though. So, Bill, if
Oh,
you
okay.
have an 80-foot short range, then you are at medium, and therefore you're at a -2, but you still hit.
Okay.
If you guys are at long range, which is doubled, right, of whatever your range says, then that's -4. But he right now with his short bow, he's at -2, but you hit anyway. So do your damage.
10 points.
10 points. All right. You see some of them are trying to climb down or come down onto this level to swarm at you. They're swarming is what they're doing. And you pick one out of the group and you let your arrow loose, catches him dead in the chest. He falls off the ledge and bounces and then into the water.
See Wilhelm scream?
Then I'll use my cunning action
Woohoo.
to get place to cover.
Hold on a second, guys. Let me one at a time, please. Yes, there was a Wilhelm scream. Absolutely. Go ahead. What was your cunning action maneuver, Bill?
It would be. It says hide, but I'm going for cover. I still want to be able to see, but I just don't want to be.
Yeah, no, you can find cover. No problem. Now, keep in mind, guys, as we go through this, killing a kobold is not a hard thing. So what I need you to do is keep count of how many you kill. So, Bill, you've got one. Make a mark, please.
I will.
Thank you. Now, then it's me. Now, what these things do is a few of them actually are going to are going to try to attack. Now, Danny, you have javelin. What is your range on that? You were trying to ask me a question.
So it's 3120. So you're saying the one is like a short range and the other one is long range, correct? Is that what you're trying to...
Right. So you would be at long range. You can take a medium range, which would be 60 for you. and that is -2 to do that. And of course, double again. Therefore, the 120 is your extreme range. That is -4. And you would have to use your long range to use the javelin. Same as these kobolds, by the way. So they're all at -4. I'm going to go ahead and make my rolls. I'm only going to have 5 of them actually throwing javelins. The other ones are more interested in getting at you because food. All right. So let me just do like this. They get +4.
Lots of
All right,
It's on
so
the food
this
here.
one's a 21, and it's coming at someone who was near up to the front, so that's probably GOP and his fish obsession. 21 to hit you, GOP. Oh, excuse me,
Yeah,
no,
that just
17,
barely.
17, 17.
Oh, 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 does not hit because with my mage armor that I get, basically I can use all the time,
Mhm.
it's a 20.
All right, so a javelin
Magical distortion.
nearly grazes you and bounces off your shield and falls onto the ground. Let's see here. Let's take another one at the greeny meanie, and of course you're tall, easier to see. You're green and tall, so they're going to take one of them is coming at you. That is
Ooh.
a 19 to hit.
That hits you. I think you only have a 16 AC.
Probably a 19 hits, I would assume. All right, let me do my damage.
At second level, yeah.
You take 4 points of damage as a javelin sticks in your leg, your thigh.
And you be raging yet, so you would take the full damage.
Right, you take 4 points of damage. That's 2. The third one is going to come toward the other heavily metalled person, which would be the paladin, Amy.
He's
That's
rolling good.
I
Damn.
am rolling good. 19. I don't know if that hits you or not. Amy,
Amy, what's your AC?
did we lose
You
Amy?
muted me.
She's muted.
I think I have her AC on here. Let me see.
It's probably pretty high.
Both her and Melissa are muted.
Hers is
Oh,
18.
there she's
Just
back.
Would you say mine was, Garrick? 16, right?
Yours
The
is
armor
16.
class? Yeah, okay. Make sure I got that right.
So it just barely hits Amy. Gets in a crink in the armor. You take 4 points of damage, Amy. Let's see here. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm rolling really well. Let me take another one toward the other heavily clad individual, which would be
The cleric.
Puffin. I missed badly. And my last one is going to go toward the dog.
No!
The Doge.
He's so weak! He's so weak!
18.
I have no idea.
14.
I have no
14.
idea.
14.
You bastard!
It definitely
That would definitely hit the dog.
So let me do my damage here. Dog takes 3 points damage.
Okay, let me see my Mastiff. I'm gonna pull his stats up.
He's got 2 hit points.
You had to kill my pet. Or no, he's got 5. So he's got 2. He's got 2 left.
Although he is
Oh,
badly
you're
wounded,
trying
and
to
limping
kill
now.
my dog.
The
You bastard.
the rest of the kobolds just kind of stream down the ledge and are take their full movement to get toward you. So if you look here on this map, up in the northern part of the map, right now they've just come around that bend and they have another full round movement to get to you. So you have this round and another round before the melee is on you. And there are 5 range that are engaging you that are up on this ledge. So that's the situation. And now that you see him coming down, there's a lot of kobolds. There's a
More
lot of
than
kobolds.
the number we already saw, or no?
There's probably, it's hard to count because they're jumping around and hooting and hollering, food, 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 food. There's at least 15 of them.
Okay.
Means we each get 3.
All right.
That still only counts as 1.
Well, you still got 5 up on the ledge, so that's 18. That's 20 total, right?
Yeah. We each get 3. I've got 1 already. I'm gonna fire again. popping out.
Well, it's
Shoot.
not your turn yet, but we're going to
Oh.
get to you momentarily.
Sorry.
All right, let's go down
Good.
the list.
Have
Now it's
scrap roll.
everybody else. So let's just go from the top of the just the top. Amy, what are you going to do? These things are not in melee with you. Now you could close the distance. If you take your full round movement, you will be right up. You won't be able to hit them, but you'll be right in combat with them next round. If you
Don't
want to
Don't I
do
run
have
that,
into.
I
Don't
wouldn't.
run into the group.
I wouldn't do
Let
that.
them come
don't
to
I have
you.
a javelin?
You most, I guess. I don't know what you have.
Okay, so can I just return fire?
You can. You most certainly can. Yes.
So you
Oh.
have javelin?
Yeah, I do.
So,
Okay.
Amy, do you want to
Yeah.
attack? It's still the both attacks would be at -4 anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
Are you going to attack the ones that are ranging you from the ledge, or the ones that are running into melee ahead? Which ones do you want to
Okay.
kind of go at?
So there are ones that are coming right at us, and there are ones that are up on a cliff. Are any of them they're at the same distance, so they'd be the same whatever to
Yeah,
hit?
it's the same thing with the javelin. It's a -4 to your roll. Yeah.
Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Does anybody have a preference? Or
You can't ask us.
You have a
You just got to
javelin.
do what you're
It's
going to
happening
do.
now. It's
Yep.
happening
in that
now.
case,
Go for it.
I'll
Go.
throw it back.
Someone was going to suggest something.
No, but it's no.
Okay.
You do you, baby.
You got this.
All right.
Roll that natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Give him the
Where's
bonk.
my thing? Where is it? Here it is. Oh, please actually work. Okay.
Yeah, just roll a 20 center.
All
And
right.
you should add your strength plus proficiency, so you should have a +7.
Okay.
And then subtract 4.
Subtract 4.
Yes.
Yeah, long range.
Wait,
Oh,
what? Okay. So. Okay.
assuming.
I'll
Yeah.
7 and then minus and then hopefully I got that right. 15.
Okay.
It's not plus. Okay. Yeah.
No,
She's
yeah,
fine. She's
because
fine.
it's
Yeah,
-3.
I understand.
That hits. Do your damage, please.
Okay.
1d4.
Is it
1.
1d4?
That's what
It's
Chester was
Go for the javelin. Mine's a
drawing.
1d6.
Yeah, but these are
but I
cobalt
from
Okay.
javelins.
her.
You guys are probably
Okay.
using the D6 ones, I'm assuming.
Yeah, use a
Mhm.
d6 and then add your strength modifier, so it should be +5.
Okay.
That is a buff elf girl.
I know. She did good.
Ooh.
All right, you throw a javelin, and it. Which one? The ranged guys or the running guys?
Oh. I think I'm gonna throw it at one of the guys that's running at us.
Okay. You throw it, and it skewers him and drops him into the horde that are coming after, and they're like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah." They're very upset about it. You killed one of their brothers, but they're still screaming food at the same time. Alrighty then, let's go on to the next person here real quick. Bill already went, so lady, what are you gonna do, lady?
Okay, I have no range object, but there is a goblin javelin on the ground.
Now,
One hit his shield and dropped to the ground. You said it.
yeah, go ahead. You got to take your round
But
to pick it up.
I
Okay.
do not have proficiency with it. I pick it up to hand it to someone else.
Okay, but you could turn into one of your beast forms.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
that's what I
still
was
a
thinking.
whole round away too.
Well,
I
how
am
far
planning
away?
on it.
Is she within 50 feet?
No.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's up to
I'm
you.
saving
But
that for next round.
Yeah, but can you
I'm telling
transform
the
and
gnomes to
attack
get.
in the same round?
You can transform on your extra
is
Okay,
it
whatever it's
bonus
called
action?
as a bonus
So
action.
you're
Yeah.
just holding your action, no problem.
Yeah.
Let's see here. GOP
Yeah.
fishmonger.
Well, I am going to blast the one who shot my dog.
Yeah, fair enough. Go ahead.
All right, so let me just make sure I got the right number on this one. I think I have a +7, but I'm just gonna make sure. Sorry, I have to go into this. It is a +7. Okay.
Amy, mark
Cool.
down that you killed one, by the way, please.
Oh, right.
That's a whole 2 we've killed so far.
It's taking a while.
Yep.
13.
That's a hit. But you're at minus though. Oh, well, no, you're not.
No, I'm not. I
You're
am not. Not
Yeah.
with the spell.
Your range is ridiculous. Yeah,
Yes.
no, you definitely hit it. Go ahead.
Okay. And can I just say my bonus action was before it, just so that would help out because I can do that. So I would just say before I roll my damage, I would have hexed it first.
Oh, fine.
So-
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
feel
that is
bad for that delivery man that came to me a little bit earlier here. I got a full-on thunderstorm banging, dude.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we go. 12.
Incineration.
Yay!
Was that a range?
Yeah. He
Okay.
is the absolute eldritch cannon. Warlocks are ridiculously OP in 5th edition.
Okay.
So yeah, you obliterate
And I'll
one of
step
them.
back. I'll use my movement to get behind my allies, so I'm not
Oh sure,
closest
no, of
to
course, be smart. Stand behind the cleric.
them. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not within melee when they come charging.
No, that's what you want to do. Let's see here, Danny.
I'm obviously clear dice, Garrick.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
obviously gonna shoot. I'm gonna do the javelin to one of the ones on the further away from us.
Would you first like to
The
rage?
range ones. The range ones. Okay.
Oh yeah, and then hold on. What's my rage then? Half the.
When you have a
damage,
javelin,
right?
you're the same as everybody else. A -4 to roll.
No, you can do advantage, but the enemy will get advantage against you if you run a reckless attack. That's your new ability at level 2. So
We have to
You-
discuss that one because I'm not sure.
you
I'm just gonna roll my D20 +7, right?
Yeah, well, +3.
Roll my
+3.
+3
Yeah.
because I got 4 damage.
Well,
Okay,
kobolds
my
are
bad.
pretty easy to
Oops.
hit. They're not. They only have a 12 armor class. So. Oh.
Well,
All right.
woo-hoo.
Now, you're going after one of the ranged one. One of them has already dropped. So there's 4 more up there. You hit this one so extraordinarily that you do double damage to it. So we're not going to bother with it. You've definitely killed it. But
Right.
what you have done is because it's not quite half yet, but because that was such a spectacular hit, I'm going to give a morale roll for the remaining 3 up on the ledge.
I roll the same one here.
No, you don't have to roll anything.
No, he
You've
does.
Definitely
He
obliterated.
does the rolling.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
You
Yeah.
definitely.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay. They are not afraid and running. They are angry. You killed their friend in a spectacular fashion. So mark down 1, please. You did get 1. There's only
You also
3 on
got
the ledge, by
50
the way, left. Only 3.
experience points.
Yep, I marked it on her, but yeah, you can give yourself. So you should be at 565 now.
Okay. Honey.
Okay. Am I within range to cast grease?
I don't know. What's the range?
Let's see.
This is going to be spectacular.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
this is what we call tactics, boys and girls.
It doesn't say.
It should.
I mean,
say
how far
It
away
should
you have
say.
to be?
It should have a
I
range.
had D&D Beyond it. It says it covers a 10
60 feet.
60 feet. All
And
right.
it
So what
covers
you're
ground
able
a
to do
10-foot square.
is you can't put it to the ones that are running, right? I'm assuming you can't put it where they are right now, but you could put it just in front of them, so that that every one of them that comes across it is going to have to make a roll, which is the right thing to do. So
Yes.
you cast your grease. I'm assuming you have all your material components and everything like that. You're not being threatened, so therefore it just happens, right? So
Okay.
she doesn't have to make a roll at all, right? GOP.
No, they'll just have to make rolls when they run
they
through.
have to make the rolls. Yeah. Just tell me what the roll is that they have to make, though. That's what I need to know.
It's a dex
Probably
save,
dex
and
save.
I don't know what her spell casting thing is
Oh.
off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, I know it's a dex save. What is your spell proficiency, please?
What is
My
that?
spell proficiency?
Yeah, you
Okay.
should
What
have a
ability
separate
score
number.
is it?
14 for her.
So it's a +2. Okay, plus she's second level, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be +3, right?
It's a 14. Is her DC.
It's a 14, so it's a 4. Okay, thank you.
So
Uh,
I would
so
write
as I
that
have
14
to,
down.
have to make the roll against 14. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see, Puffin.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here. I'm gonna go bonk a kobold.
You can't.
Why not?
They're too far away. You need a ranged weapon.
I do. I have a spell called it's a cantrip. Called Toll of the Dead, where they make a wisdom save or take, I believe it's a d6 damage. If they've lost hit points, they take a d12.
Oh, I see. All right. So what's the range on that?
GOP was range on it.
The range. Let me pull it up.
Because if it doesn't reach, I'll use Guiding Bolt.
It probably will reach, but I
Probably
will
will,
check
yeah.
real quick. So you are casting. Let me pull it up. Toll the Dead, and that is 60 feet. So if you move up a bit, you probably can still hit them.
Yeah, I'll move up it just to tickle.
All right. So you move up in the front, the good proud cleric standing in front of the horde. Nice. And you cast one. He's got to make a wisdom save. You said, right?
And or take 1d8 necrotic damage.
Mhm. Yeah, no, kobolds aren't known for their wisdom. I would say I failed pretty badly. So go ahead and do your damage.
Do I add my wisdom modifier?
No, you don't. Yeah, you just
2
straight up.
damage.
Okay, one of them is like, and then he's okay. But he's definitely got some necrotic cuts and cracks on his face. As the guys next to him are like, yeah,
We're
and
not
then
eating you.
no. But it doesn't. We haven't got to a number to affect the morale. Kobolds can be broken morale-wise. Just keep that in mind. But all right, so that's everybody. So we go back up to the top, and Bill. We got 3 up on the ledge that are more empowered by the death of their friends, and there are, of course, a horde of what is there? There's 14 of them running and going to charge into you in mass. What do you want to do?
Where are they in relation to the gnomes?
I'm sorry,
Or
say that again.
Where are the gnomes in relation to the
Oh, they're
hordes
all
I'm
behind
trying-
you on the ledge.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
So they're in the southeast corner. They're
Yep.
coming from the northeast corner down
Yep.
the side. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if I had to
They're swarming us.
pick any off. See, there's 14 coming towards us.
And 3 on the ledge, which are in ranged combat.
Wait a
3
minute.
on the ledge that are in range.
Hey, lady.
Yes.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Can you turn into a bear? Be doing the fastball special?
She's going to be. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hey,
Chuck
you
lady
mentioned
at him
that
and she turns
earlier.
into a bear before she collides.
Actually, all I have to do is go up to that little spot. Be like Spartan in the whatever, you know.
He's thinking
One
Blueprint
person
Response
hold back
System.
14.
Bill,
Okay,
Fastball special.
all I need to know is are you attacking the range attackers or the running melee?
Yeah, range attack
Okay.
21.
You absolutely hit, dude. Go ahead.
Yeah. Pick up. It's rolling good for me right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. You were
6.
able to, because you're using a bow. You let off loose off another attack, and you drop another one. Mark that down. Okay. There's
That's
only
2.
2 on the ledge. I have to make a roll for them, so let me do that. Oh, no problem. They're just more angry. The more their friends drop, the more angry they become,
Okay,
which
well
is
then,
amazing. I keep rolling so high for that roll. Normally they'd break and run away, but nope, ain't happening. All right, so go ahead, Bill.
cutting action to get back to cover.
Yeah, sure, no problem. But it doesn't matter anyway. Basically, we have a proud and brave cleric standing in front of the horde, and he's going to take the entire attack. It's going to be great. It's gonna be great. But anyway,
We'll miss you, Puffin.
let me deal with the 2 up
Mom
top.
always said, if you're going to be tough, Well, never mind.
That's fair. But let me deal with the two up top because they haven't broken, so they're going to do their attack. And these guys are going to focus on the one who's been whittling at them, which is you, Bill. You're behind cover though, so that gives you a lot of
I've been whittling at
protection.
them too. Darn it!
No,
They don't even like me.
no. These are the ones on the ledge.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
-4.
Big
That's a
right.
15. Plus, I get another -2. So I don't think I hit you. What's your armor class?
Well, with cover, it should be a 20.
Oh yeah. No, I ain't touching you. I don't think I can hit you. Two javelins bounce on the rock you're hiding behind. No damage. The other 14, however, need to make rolls. So I'll allow the group to make a decision. Either I make 14 rolls or I make one. What do you want me to do?
14.
14 rolls.
yeah, you are the one getting hit with most of these attacks, but you do first have to have them run through the grease.
That's what I'm talking about, the grease.
Oh.
So I could make a single roll for all of them, or I could make a 14 separate rolls. I get a +2
Well-
to the roll. I got to get a 14.
Yeah, Puffin, you decide because it's going to be your hide if they get through.
Said 14 rolls.
Oh, I enjoy the let's
I mean, it's only time.
Well, you can just roll all 14 at once, honestly.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah,
Let
let's
me
you
do
know
that.
what? You know what? I want to be nice to Chester and I'm all about gambling, so one roll, big money.
All right,
Big
Oh,
here we
money.
go.
Yes, my boy.
No.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Take 50
Oh,
XP
man.
for being brave. All right, here we go.
Wait, how much you gave him XP for that? Okay.
Oh!
Oh, 50 XP
You
for me,
wish-
baby.
No whammies.
Grease
No
must have been
whammies.
rancid.
Oh.
The grease must have been rancid.
Yep, they
Yeah.
are right through that.
Now you see these guys, and they notice the spell drop down, and they just kind of bounce along the edge, and it just. These guys are quite agile, actually, and they're able to all get through that grease without any issues whatsoever.
But
Um,
did they get any of it on them?
No. They saved, so it's done. It's
So you said they.
but honey, nevertheless, that is the right thing to do. You did the right thing. That is a
Mhm.
great
Thank
way
you.
of using grease, by the way. I feel bad now, but not really. Okay, so
Not bad enough.
these guys travel the whole distance, and they come down. They take their full movement, and they don't get an attack this round because they had to move the
They're
full
tired,
distance.
right?
But
They
they
can just
are
take a nap.
charging into you, Mr. Puffin. Now, of course, the thing is, you do get an attack because they're within range of your attack. But keep in mind, next round this is full on melee, full on. All right.
Oh, okay, cool. So
All right, so
I
let's
guess
go. Let's go. Well, let's start with Puffin because he's the one at the face of it. So go ahead, Puffin. You got a bunch of angry kobolds literally bearing down on you. 14 of them.
well then I will rush them. Screw them.
Get him.
As my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith to increase my
Mhm.
AC by 2.
Sure.
So my AC goes up to, goodness gracious, I think it goes up to 19 or 20, one of the two. It's irrelevant. They're getting bonked. And then I'm going to use my good old longsword
Mhm.
with a +4 to hit because I didn't roll as well as everybody else. But that's okay. I'm going to still try to bonk them anyways. Hey! Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural
Oh,
20.
nice.
Gets 100
Extra
experience
50
points.
points.
Is it
100 or
50 or
50?
100?
It's
I thought
50
it was
per
50
level.
times
so
level.
it's their second
Okay.
level, so you
Oh,
gotta get
okay.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know
it
that.
does double
Yeah.
damage. Well,
That's right.
double hit dice damage. So
That's right.
2d8 plus
Plus your
my strength
your
modifier,
strength.
which is 2.
Plus
Is
your
my strength
strength.
modifier doubled or just the damage
No,
dice?
just the dice. Yeah,
Just the dice.
Okay, so that would be.
Oh, so I got 100 last time too, right?
you did.
You got
Yeah.
100 this time. Yeah. So I
That is
adjusted
11
it.
damage.
All right, you bring down your. What do you wield anyway?
Longsword.
Longsword. You bring down your longsword and cleave deep into the side of the one, and he's like, ah, and he falls over. So that's down to 12. All righty.
Just like, the rest of you are going to get the same thing.
Okay.
They don't speak your language. You have to go.
That's fine. They've been mumbling at me. I'm going to mumble at them.
That's fair. Alrighty then. So let's go ahead and just take it down as normal. Well, lady, you go at the same time as me anyway, so go ahead.
All right. wild shape into, let's see,
Mhm.
wolf or bear.
Bear,
AC's
more hit
4.
points.
No, the wolf has more hit points and
Wolf
has a
has
higher
more
AC.
hit point.
Really?
It's a
Yes.
dire
Yeah.
one.
Bear does.
The
And
dire
then
one.
I got pack tactics, which will help rolls against. Never mind.
You get
Okay.
advantage on your rolls if you're within 5 feet of an ally.
Yeah.
That's what these guys have, so you
Yep.
better use it against
Yeah.
Snake Trip.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I just haven't
Oh,
got to
man, I
use it
wish-
yet.
I know. I wish that grease would have worked. That would have been perfect.
Yeah,
that
that
would've
would
been
have been
awesome.
funny.
That would
Must
have
have
been
been
great.
in a slot in.
Okay.
You could have rolled and at
It's
least some would have fallen off.
Do I have to roll the shift? I don't think I have to.
No, it
No.
just
No,
happens.
you don't have to roll
Just
the
go ahead
shift.
and do
So
your
it's
attack. You just move into
It's a-
a combat. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Just go on a side and say, hey, I'm a bear.
Wolf. Sorry, dire
It's
wolf.
unbearable.
A big old
17 to
So you
hit.
see the little cute gnome turn into a big old dire wolf, and you
Yeah.
definitely hit one of them. You go up and you grab one in your maw, and you're go ahead and do your damage.
Looking for the damage right now. What I didn't write down. Of course not.
I
Let me
sent you
pull
the
it.
link.
I know. I
Hey.
gotta go get it again.
A+ on your sound effects.
Oh, thank you.
Cracking.
You have a 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
And the one you attack, if you don't kill it, it has to make a DC 13 saving throw or be knocked prone.
Just do your damage.
Prone him. Prone him.
7.
Okay. You grab this one in your mouth, like I said, and you're shaking him around side to side. You hear bones cracking. The kobolds next are like, and you throw him to the ground as he twitches lifelessly. Well,
Another one
I
bites
guess
the
twitching
dust.
would have some life.
Yeah.
But yeah, done. So mark it down, lady. Mark it down.
Combat.
Let's
That's
go.
2. That's out of the 14.
Amy, I'm assuming you get into meleeing as that's what you are.
Yeah, I guess so.
That sounded a little
Okay.
strange.
Yeah. Okay. So called. I roll. Oh, it's the 20 and the
Interesting.
strength bonus. Is that the same for the
Yes.
javelin as for the sword?
No, probably not.
Yep.
I'd say the sword is
Okay.
way better. Just roll your attack. You should have your weapons written down with your pluses and damage, so it's easy for you to reference.
Yeah.
They should be on the thing I sent you, but yeah. Well, your
You do
melee
that thing I
weapon.
sent you?
Yeah, you get that thing I
Yeah.
sent you?
She's flipping around between tabs right now.
Yeah.
Applications, really.
Everyone get
Oh, good
to your
lord.
weapon.
And my screen keeps rotating. Never mind. Well, this hasn't crashed yet, so I'll just do this. Okay. And go.
Oh.
Ah,
So you run up and you swing. What do you wield, by the way? A longsword?
I guess, yeah.
Okay,
What
that makes
do?
sense for a paladin. You swing
Right.
your sword, and well, he deftly dodges and goes. Okay, honey.
Oh, that was a snide
Oh.
comment.
All
It
right.
was smarting off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the grease pile's behind them. There's no one else coming. There's no one else crossing the grease. There's no one likely to cross through the grease pot. The
No,
grease,
they're just
right?
flooding into you. Yeah. No,
Okay.
you're not a frontline fighter, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
I'm support. Okay. I have a fire
I
team.
feel ya.
Should I? How many? Okay. Do I keep on trying to cast grease on these guys? Are they settled in somewhere to where they're
Yeah, but that would affect
Surrounding
your party
Puffin right
members
now.
as well.
Yeah.
okay?
You'll have to make a roll
Uh,
too.
I'm assuming you have some kind of combat ability, so use that.
Yeah, I have catapult and fire chain.
Okay.
Firebolt, yeah.
Firebolt. That's it.
Yeah, no, use one of those.
Firebolt.
They'll work. They work.
Firebolt. Firebolt's a great spell.
Yeah, great spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try firebolt.
So
That's firebolt is. Let's see. I have an intelligence of 18.
So you
So you should have a
Um,
plus 6.
plus 6. Yeah,
got plus 6.
20 plus 6. Okay.
Well, you got to hit it first.
Oh, I entered it wrong. The site isn't loading properly on my phone. I can only see half the screen.
So
Yeah,
okay,
I have
It'll be difficult.
I have to
yeah,
close
this is
between
awful.
rolls 'cause
Okay,
it's wrong.
Oh.
did you? What are you supposed to be loading?
She has to have a 20 plus 6, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, 20 plus
Okay, I
6.
better just close this and try again.
Did you want to try on mine? So
No,
what
it'll
water?
only be her dice, and I'm going to
That'd
have
be
gone
okay.
over to
You'd still be rolling.
We
Yeah.
can see it. Just roll it. We can see it.
If you press the button,
Yeah.
you did the rolling. It's legit.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
There's the
the
dice.
it's the one it's the D20 and plus 6.
Plus 6.
Plus
Yeah.
6, yep.
Okay. Is it working any better?
I seem to hear
It's still.
20 plus
Oh, I
6.
see the die.
Oh, you
Is it
do? I
working?
don't see it
I
yet.
think so. Yeah.
She rolled a 14.
Did it roll?
Oh, there we go. There it
She
is.
rolled a 10,
I just saw it now.
which is not
10.
enough
Oh,
to hit, so you miss.
where'd that
No.
14?
Okay, so both firebolt goes flying over them. Fire! Okay, so moving on here. Let's see here. Next, we would have GOP.
Okay. I am still mad at the ones on the ridge. I'm gonna shoot one of them. There's
Okay,
2 left.
there are.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
Somebody, and of course I moved my hex
I know,
over to
I
that
know.
one.
Do your damage.
Yeah.
25.
All right, you blast another one. Let me make another roll for this guy. Things are getting hot. You can't be that brave, dude. You can't be that brave.
By himself.
No,
Oh.
He breaks finally.
he's like, screw this, and he
Which I can
disappeared.
understand.
Well, he won't do it to next round, but he's broke. He is definitely broke. He's like, yeah, he said, "Rah, screw this." So the one on the ledge is leaving unless someone attacks him. Alrighty, so might as well count that as 1 and then 1.
So
Alrighty.
another
So
total
I got
for
20.
me.
How many total is that now?
We're up to 9. I'm going to make another roll here in a minute.
Oh my gosh.
So let me go ahead and continue on. Danny.
Mhm.
I'm here.
All right. I am going to use. Oh, I haven't even done the rage last time, did I? What is the thing
Yeah,
with
you
that? I
did.
get half damage, but I'm also doing something to that. They also can do something to me, though, right?
You can do the reckless attack if you want, but you can get within melee with them now. But
Mhm.
you could do the reckless attack if you want. Basically, what that means is every attack against them that you do, you're going to get a advantage. So you roll 2d20s and take the higher one. But the downside is every attack they do against you is also with advantage. But the thing is, since they all have pack tactics anyways, they all have pack tactics, so they're all going to get advantage anyways. So you might as well.
Okay. And then if I use my sword, I get an extra thing. Well, that's bigger than that's
You get
stronger
a
than
plus 2 on top of what you already do, so you should have a plus 7 to hit, and then when
on my
you actually
D20. Hold on, let me do that first. Hold on.
yeah
I get
Okay.
2 times though with that. So,
yeah so roll 2d20 and then you're going to add 7 to it. Well, we'll just roll the 2d20. Okay. Well, 13 plus 7,
plus
that's
7.
a non-natural 20.
Yep, that hits. Do your
yeah.
damage.
All right.
Yep,
Since you
hold
are
on.
raging, so it should be you have
But
2d6
2d6
plus 7 because
Ah.
you're raging.
Okay.
Angry girl orc. Green meanie.
Oh, she's going to do so much damage by level 20, you won't even
He's
believe
gonna do
it.
so much
Oh
damage.
my. Oh jeez. Well, this is what happens.
That's a great sword.
You upswing into one of the kobolds, cutting him in half. You come down with the swing and cut him into quarters. Yeah. And everyone, all the kobolds around are like, "Oh, bad food, bad food." All right. Let me see here. Let's mark that down, please. There are only a few of them left here, by the way. You guys have rattled through them pretty quickly. So let me see who's next here. That would be, or he did Honey, didn't I? Puffin.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm
Don't
going
forget, you really
to.
need to put your name at the top by changing your name to something else.
I did. I changed it to Puffin.
It
Yeah.
just says P.
It's
Anyways,
okay.
I'm gonna.
That's
I know.
Danny's.
Peas Danny.
I'm gonna give him the bonk.
Yeah, give him the bonk, dude.
Give him that bonk. That
All
is
right,
a
that's
bonk
hit
right
for
there.
Sure. Do your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Now, you drop another
You only
one.
get extra XP the one time, or every time you get like a solid kill like that, or
Anytime
no?
you roll
Only
a
the one
20. Yeah.
20, and
A
then do
natural
the kill.
20.
Okay.
Yeah.
A natural
Yes.
20.
Gotcha. Okay.
You do drop another one as he falls under the weight of your sword. Now
Another
you've cut their numbers more than half. Now back up to the top, Bill. You see the one on the ledge is getting ready to run. Do you want to let that happen or not?
Don't let him go.
Oh,
No, less food for us.
Kill him.
Finish him.
I say we let him go. What? So I will. I'm gonna,
Who said that? No
was
one.
he? Is he
You
turned his
should
back?
remember.
He's on the ledge. He's not engaged with anyone. Oh, this is the other down on the other end.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is the range guy. The range guy. You've been dealing with range. So we are attacking.
Okay.
You miss.
I
All
did miss.
And he does escape into the tunnel. So one
Shit.
has escaped. And I have 9 of them standing in front of you guys.
There goes my
And their
streak.
numbers, what that means is the original number, there were 15. That is more than half. They need to make a roll to see if they want to stay engaged in this combat as they're just getting absolutely riddled. So let me see here. Oh, they're up for the battle today. Alrighty.
Blood
So
is running hot.
I got 9 of them sitting here in front of me, in front of you guys. So let's. They do pack tactics. So I will do them 3 in packs of 3. So they're going to attack 3 of you, and I think that's what's standing up front. So I have Lady, I have Puffin, and I have. Oh no, excuse me. I have an orc, and I have an elven paladin. So I have 4 people to choose from. They're going to attack 3 of you. Let me just do a dice to see who's safe. So I will say in that order. So therefore the orc, they're not interested in you, Danny. They are
They
attacking.
saw what I did to the last part. They saw what I did to the last one.
Yes, that's right.
That's
That's
their
right.
last.
Mhm.
So pack tactics work like this with these guys, and I will just go with the 3 of you that are getting attacked. I will start with Lady. Pack tactics work like this. They of course get their pluses to hit, and I get advantage on the roll. So all right. So that one I'm not going to take that one. I'm going to take that one. So that's a
Of course.
20. Do I hit?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do the other 2 rolls on you.
There's an advantage button in there.
Is there? I'm sorry. I
Yep.
should have
No,
done
so you
that.
know.
These are the same. That's a hit as well.
Yes.
And that
3
is a hit
He's
as well.
6.
So these guys are so angry. They come up and they're just they have their little daggers and clubs, and they're just like. All right. So you get
Ooh.
absolutely laid into by 3 of these guys. That
Yeah,
was
well,
very lucky
Okay.
rolling. And damage is going to be not a lot, but it's something.
it adds up. So
It does add up.
Oh, look
Holy
at all
moly.
those.
I am rolling viciously today.
Woo!
Alrighty, so you take 20 points of damage as they just swarm over you and start diving into your pelt, which I think
Isn't
drops
that
you.
halved because of rage?
No,
She
she's
doesn't
not.
have
That's
rage.
Yeah.
I don't have range.
Although when she transforms, I think there is some health return in there.
Yeah, so it's basically an added pool of health on top of your health, essentially.
Right.
Mhm.
So
My
yours,
wolf still has points. Let's put it that way.
yeah, I think your wolf still has 17 because you had like 37 to start.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
you are the tank.
But you definitely
Tank
get laid into, and it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. All right, let me go see if I can find that advantage for the other rolls to make it easier. Let's see here. There is an advantage. Nice. And they get
Isn't that Anthony?
+2, right? I think it's +2, or is it +4? +4. All righty. So let me go ahead and see if this works better.
Oh my
That
god!
didn't do anything to help me.
Um,
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god!
So this one is on the
What?
Puffin. Puffin, I got a
Puffin,
24
they
to
hate
hit you.
you!
I hit you
Oh
anyway.
my!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Not
Nothing.
necessarily.
My
Give yourself some points.
god!
Let me
Get
make
back
That's
a
to
the
roll
first hit.
again.
Oh my god!
Hit again.
What
Uh-oh.
the-
I'm rolling. You guys are in
You
trouble.
cuss now, right?
You
Oh.
can.
Well,
You can cuss now.
that's 2 crits
Uh,
and a hit.
No, 3 crits. He rolled 23 times in a
Yeah,
row.
twice.
No,
Mhm.
no,
Twice,
but
twice.
yeah, because the other two
So
are at advantage.
no, this is bad. This is bad.
Yep.
Oh boy!
It's a
All right, so
bad
let me
Remember
do
to
this.
double your dice damage.
Let me see here. We got 1,
Oof.
2, and then 1,
You're a
2, and
healer.
then 1, and then I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Roll low. 17. That's not bad. That's not
I'm
bad.
down.
I know you're down, but you're not dead. What is your
Oh,
total
well.
health?
13.
So you are at -4. Which you're not dead. What's your constitution?
15.
Yeah, so you still have a ways to go. But these kobolds come up, they run and they swarm, and they just wah, 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 with the daggers and stuff, and they just absolutely drop the cleric.
I'm gonna, as they're like all gathered around me, I'm gonna do the Terminator thumbs up thing as they're stabbing me.
Right.
And I'm sinking into them.
Okay, and then is
Thumbs up.
Amy.
Okay.
Here we go. All
Yep,
right,
they're
Okay,
attacking
Zero
you.
left.
So
9.
all right. That's
So
not as
he's-
good. So I got a 14. Does that hit you? I don't think so.
do you need to know Amy's
AC.
armor rating?
I need her armor
AC.
class. Yes, her AC.
I can already tell you it's not going to hit, but
Yes, I know that.
you should
but
know.
anyway, just
Yeah,
for
it's 18.
habit. 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one comes up and is throwing stuff at you, and it misses.
Okay.
Another
Oh,
miss.
another
I can't.
miss.
You got to be the opposite of Puffin.
Or Buffy.
Oh, don't do
Uh,
that. No, that ignore that other one. So the three that come up to you, Amy, they're swinging at you and they're just chinking off your armor, and nothing happens to you. You kind of look at the fallen cleric and go,
Oh dear.
"Oh dear." So that's my round. I can't believe I made the morale roll with a half drop roll, but I did. Ooh, that was ugly. Alrighty, so now it's not my turn anymore. So we go to everybody else, including Lady. So, Lady, go ahead.
I thought Amy was first. Okay.
Well, no,
let's see.
you technically
Yeah.
you go at the same time as me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gonna go in with the bait.
I know you are. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you within 5 feet of an ally?
I should
you-
be.
Did
So I
you
get
keep
to.
in close to where like Danny is or something? Or
I
Boy,
should
that
be.
advantage is brutal, isn't it?
yeah, but
So
she
that-
gets advantage with pack tactics too.
She does.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So it's gonna be 2 20s plus the +3 on the strength. That's it.
No, you have a +5 to hit. You have a +5 to hit.
Okay.
But-
Either
Okay.
way,
Then
doesn't
add
matter.
2 to it.
and
well,
it doesn't matter.
yeah.
You hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
Don't you have like a claw bite attack or just
No,
No, just
she's-
for the.
Direwolf. The negative about the Direwolf, it only has 1 attack, but it has pack tactics. It has other benefits,
Go ahead.
and it
Lady.
has more HP. And it's hard to hit.
so good?
Okay, you drop another one. You snap another one in half. Nice. Amy, it's getting dire. It's
Oh.
getting real dire.
Boo! dire.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I take it where I
He'll
can.
be here all week.
Okay.
It's a
Is
low
there any
rate.
chance I could heal anyone?
There you go.
Is there any chance you could definitely heal the cleric? He's right next to you.
Okay, I'll do laying hands on the cleric, or should
Sure.
I use like cure like? Okay. Okay.
Do I get a attack of opportunity on her for that?
No, it
Only
says
if she's
healing.
leaving.
Yeah, no, I thought
Yeah.
so. Yeah, go ahead, Amy. No problem. You can lay on hands the cleric.
Okay. All right.
You can heal up to 10 points.
His thumb is up. You touch the thumb. Oh,
Yeah.
ET
Lower.
moment. It's great.
A little bit lower. Little lower. Little lower.
Hey.
How much of your healing would you like to use? You can spend up to 10
0.
points.
You don't have to roll
I
anything.
healed you for 8. Shut up,
You don't have to. You don't have to do any roll, Amy. You just simply heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just
Oh,
have to
okay.
decide. You're different. You just decide how much of your healing ability you put on him. Right now, I don't know what your number is, but you have a total. It's probably around 6 or 7 points.
It's 10.
It's 10. Well, there you
5
go.
points per level.
So you could heal him for all of it. You could just, oh.
Okay. I mean, he's surrounded by kobolds right now. He's going to need all the help he can get. So,
Well, they'll probably
like,
run past him, but
True.
yeah, I would heal them all. Is what I would do. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
trip
do
them
that.
if they come past me.
I mean, you will get an attack of opportunity if they
You
try
will.
and flee from
You
your
will.
space if you're up. So, healing?
what's this about? I mean, will I be leaving Paladin open for attack if I use an attack of
No,
if I
you won't.
use this?
You won't. You
No,
won't.
no, no.
He gets 10
Okay.
hit points back, which means he's back up to 5.
Okay.
6, right? Because he was at 4 before.
Thought he was
or
minus
negative
5.
4.
I thought it was minus 5.
I was -4.
Okay, well you're at 6 then. All right, so Amy did that. Nice. That's the way.
Good job,
That's
Amy.
teamwork. Bill
Yes,
already
well-
went. Lady already did. GOP.
Okay, one of the 3 that attacked, since there's no one else on the wait, did the one flee on the ridge? You said he did, right?
He did. He
Okay.
did. Unfortunately.
Yeah, one ran.
The 3 that are attacking Puffin, I'm going to attack. I don't think I have a multi-target attack just yet. So I am going to attack one of the ones that are on Puffin. Okay. So that is going to be my d20 plus 7. That hits. And of course I hex him, so.
Yep. Do your damage. Yep.
14.
Another wasted poor kobold life. All right.
I lost count on how many
And
we're
then can I
killing.
maneuver
I'm
closer
keeping
to
count.
like
No.
Yeah, go
forward?
ahead.
I just want to maneuver forward.
You can.
So
No problem.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Danny.
30 feet.
Danny, they've
Mhm.
ignored you. How dare they? You are berserking frickin' orc.
Mm-hmm.
They're smart. They're trying to
Or
avoid
to
her.
the. I do it for like several rounds, or is it just for one?
Oh no, it
the
lasts
one
for a
round?
while. Yeah, for the
It
combat.
lasts for a minute unless you go around without taking any damage or doing any damage.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Just
Right.
go ahead and lay
Okay,
into
so
one.
far I'm good.
So
Yeah.
basically, there are 2 left on Lady. There is 2 left on Puffin, and 3 left on who's the other one?
Amy?
That's
Amy.
most
There's
down that
3
needs
left
help,
on Amy.
correct?
Yeah, go ahead.
There's 3. Yeah.
3 on Amy, 2 on
I mean,
Lady.
like Puffin's the
2
one
on
that
Lady.
needs the most help
I
though
would
right now,
say.
right?
I would think so.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so I'll
got
go after
2
one
on
with
him.
on Puffin.
Yeah, step up in
All right.
front of Puffin where he can't be hit. There you go.
Correct.
Oh, they're still
That's what I'm
next
gonna
to
do.
him.
So I have 2d plus.
Make it. Yeah.
seven,
It's
right?
it's 20 plus. Well, if you reckless, you can do 2d20 and then you add 7.
Wait, hold on. Reckless.
And if you can just make it so you're
So
melee
I hit
with
the, I
both
do
of
the
them.
like I
Yeah.
did just last time. I hit 2d20 plus
Mhm.
7, and
Yep.
then I do my 6s after that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
so hold on.
2d20 plus
5,
7, roll it, and then we'll see
6,
if you hit.
7.
That would hit.
That's a hit. Do your damage. This is one of Puffin's, right?
Yep.
There's only 2 left, so
There's
probably-
2. Yeah.
Well, there'll
on
be
Puffin,
1 here in a second. I have a feeling.
right? And if one tries to flee, attack of
yeah.
opportunity. All right.
2d6 plus 5. Yes.
Plus, it'd be plus 7 because you're raging.
Oh, another side. That my bad. Yes.
So 2d6 plus 7.
Boop, boop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely. You take another one out. Mark
Yeah.
that down.
A lot of doubles in this game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
Right. All right, honey.
Okay. Hmm. Looks like Puffin is in the most trouble.
He is. Well, he's
I've
only got
voted.
one left on him. The team came in and dealt with it. You could deal with the last one on him if you'd like.
Well, then,
Okay.
how many are on
Um,
the wolf?
2.
How many are 2 on the wolf?
On the so I
It's 2
either
on the wolf,
or
3 on the paladin, and 1 on the cleric.
Well, paladin sounds like
hmm.
True. The
Yeah,
wolf
but she also got the highest armor class too.
well,
True.
you don't have the highest armor. Well, oh no, the paladin, yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Has a
Because
very high armor class.
actually, technically, I do, which is funny because I'm not even a frontline guy.
Kicking your ass up the front then.
Right? Yeah. I'm too squishy for it though. Anyways,
up front now.
Yeah, go ahead, honey. Just choose one and
Okay.
attack, please.
Okay. I'll go with Puffin.
Okay.
Okay. With
D20 plus
Puffin.
6.
Okay. Right. Okay. 20 plus 6. 20 plus 6.
Yeah.
Is hang on.
What is happening? What is happening?
Hang
what's
on.
going on?
I can't see half. I can only see half the screen, so I'm never sure what exactly is happening. So I think I
all
just
right.
rolled way too
Well, then
twice.
let Amy roll then.
Okay.
Yeah. Amy, D20 plus 6, please.
Okay.
I think you got a touchdown.
It's 1d20
Yeah.
plus 6.
Is Amy still there?
I'm filling in for her. Our Marvel game just started.
Oh.
You got
I
to clear
see.
the screen.
Already
let's
did.
see.
Just D20 plus 6.
Oh, did you?
Okay. Plus 6. Okay.
I don't know why it's giving you advantage.
I don't know why that's happening either, but that's all
Let's
right.
just take the first one. That's fine.
Yeah.
8 plus 6.
That hits anyway.
20.
So your damage, Firebolt's like what? D10 or something?
It's a d10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Okay.
do D10.
She'll play that like every 3 weeks.
Okay. 4 points.
4 points. So you're actually injure one, but don't kill it. That's interesting. First time
Right.
for that. So Puffin, you're on your ground. Your eyes open up. There is a one kobold standing above you that gets hit in the chest by a firebolt from behind you. You're on the ground. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do Toll of the Dead. And since, do I roll to hit or did they just make a save, GOP?
I think Tool told
They make a save. I would recommend you stand up first. Take half your movement to get up.
I mean, sure. I was going to do something picturesque. I was going to shoot him and then stand up.
Because Chester, the way you're doing it for your game is you're giving, if somebody does a ranged melee attack in melee, they get an attack of opportunity, right?
Right.
Okay, so I would recommend you get up first because you don't want to give them advantage.
Okay.
Well, then again, are they still within 5 feet of others? Then
You only got one.
Yes.
Then I'm just going to stab it. I'm just going to take my sword that's lying at my side and stab it.
Yep.
As it's standing over me.
Go ahead.
Yep. It only has 6 HP. So
it has 2 left. So.
Oh, 2. Oh.
You can do what he
You
wants.
hit. Do
14.
your damage. All
Well,
righty.
there
So
you go.
you skewer it with your sword as all right. So we go back up to the top. Now there's only 5 of these things left, and they're definitely going to break. So let's go back up to the top here. They're definitely at a full break point now. I don't even have to roll. Now, Bill, the one you shot at
Okay.
before and you missed. You see it running along the side of the ledge. You can just make it out. I'm going to give you a -2 to the roll, but you can take a shot at it if you
Nope.
like.
Come on, Bill, do it. Kill him.
Yeah, I got.
We
So
believe in you.
I didn't get a -2 to the roll when he's turning and running.
Yeah, well, no,
Instead
because
of
you can just
advantage.
see it through holes as he's running along this ledge. You have to make a precise shot, is what I'm saying. But you should do it.
Yeah, I hit him. He doesn't get to sound the alarm.
Exactly, because you don't know how many are how far they're away from their home. You don't know anything. And one of the things you guys learn in school is never let a cold blood escape.
Okay. So I only have a +2 instead of a +4.
Well, that hit.
And I
Without question, that hit. So go ahead and
I-
make your damage, please.
well, that's
Why is it-
confusing because I only rolled 1.
Why is
I
it
got
showing
2.
advantage? That's weird.
I have no idea. Maybe it's me it's affecting everyone. I wouldn't think it
Maybe,
would.
but
No, it's not on. It's not on. But whatever. Just go ahead and make you hit. Do your damage.
That is bizarre. Okay. Um. Come on, come on, come on. Try it. My damage stays the same, right? So
Okay. He's moving. He goes through. There's one hole, then another hole, then the third one. You let it loose, and it strikes him, and you hear, "Arr!" and down he goes. Nice.
the
Arr.
death cry.
All right. It is my turn. Now I have 5 of these guys left, and they have had enough with the bad food, and they turn and run. All right, they break. So what this means is that everybody who is in melee gets an attack of opportunity. So we'll go ahead and do Lady first. Go ahead, Lady. Take your attack of opportunity.
Show roll.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that a natural 20?
Well, I don't know
I
why
can't
you're
tell.
rolling advantage. Oh, you get pack tactics. That's right.
I get pack
Yep.
tech.
No, it's a
Yeah, she
natural
does.
20. Take your 100 experience points.
Woohoo.
And you hit it, so do your damage as they try to run away.
Okay, I'm clear.
tactics gonna get you.
It's a +3, right?
Advantage. Gonna be
All right.
the
Nine.
You get another one. You maul and crack him and kill him. Puffin, AoE, attack of opportunity, please.
Oh, I attack of opportunity.
You get an attack of opportunity. They're running. Take it. Ooh, that's
Nope.
a miss. Amy.
Okay. It's a ID 20 +6.
Yep. I don't know.
Okay.
What's her attack?
She has a. Let's see. She has a strength of 20.
yeah, but it should be +7 if
Plus
you're
7.
doing
All
Plus
right,
seven.
go ahead.
attack.
So
Yeah.
D20 plus 7. Go ahead.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Puffin.
A couple of hers are close to mine.
It's all good.
Very
Okay.
strong.
That hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
20.
+7.
Do your damage.
Okay, that's a ID 8.
I think it's a D8 plus 5 probably.
Okay.
Serious core strength.
Wait, for
All right.
hers?
She's
Talking about for
able
Amy's?
to
I thought it was.
lace through another one.
And
Very
she
nice.
doesn't do quite as much damage as you do.
No, but Lady, it's now your turn. You go at the same time. You get your own round of attack anyway. So you
Yeah.
kind of step forward as the wolf or bounce around and take another shot at another one.
Still got pack advantage. Oh, come on. My mouse doesn't want to help me.
Come on, Miles.
That's a hit. Even though it should be a +5, not a +8, but it doesn't matter. You still
Well, no, it's a +5 plus a +3. So.
no, just the +5.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, do your damage.
Lady's not buying that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, 'cause I heard a little.
Mhm.
10.
Okay. You're able to crack another one. Well, this wolf is doing a good job here. And then on to everybody else. Now, let me do the people at the front line. Amy gets a shot. Go ahead, Amy.
Okay.
Kibbles for the wolf.
Kibbles my ass. I want a nice butt rub.
What?
Or
You
not.
gonna get
A nice butt rub.
That's a
Oh,
hit. Do your damage. D8 plus 5. Go ahead.
I don't think we
Yeah, slice
offer
off.
those services here, lady.
I was
you want
talking
it?
about.
You got it.
Okay. The kinks come out.
I was referring to the juicy part of the butt. You slice
Oh,
it off.
Yeah, no,
you're not
we-
helping
You're
yourself,
not
lady.
helping. D8
Yeah.
plus
Is that
5,
where-
honey.
That's where
Yes,
you need to
yeah,
rub down.
Sorry, I tried to. I'm experiencing technical difficulties.
That's all right. I'll do it for you. I got you.
Thank you.
Got a lot of different.
Okay. Ooh, jest. We drop another one. And let's give Puffin another shot. There's only one left, Puffin.
You can do it,
Go.
man.
I'm gonna hit him with the. I guess I don't have a ranged weapon other than the magic, so I'm gonna hit him with the magic.
Do it. Magic
You
man.
He has
believe
to make
in
a wisdom check,
magic?
It's the magic.
and if he's already lost HP, I do a D12.
He hasn't, but just do your damage. I mean, do your attack
Okay.
first. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, yeah,
No,
you
you
have
have
to
to
do
make
a
a wisdom save. I don't have to hit him.
Oh, that's right. I got to do a wisdom save. That's right.
I try to melt his brain.
I get
Melt
it. Yeah. Let's see
14.
here. This is a wisdom roll, right, or an intelligence roll?
Mhm.
It should be a wisdom save.
No, that's not bad. It's only -2. All right, 12.
What's it?
That's a failure. Do your damage.
Yeah, that's a failure.
D8. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
7.
And he
Yeah.
literally, his head explodes in
Explodes.
necrotic ooze. Now,
Kind of noticed that.
there's a field of dead kobolds all around you. You guys can't believe you came out of that basically unscathed. Only the cleric, and he's not that bad actually. The gnomes
Damage.
behind you start screaming and jumping up and down in celebration. They can't believe it either. You guys just took out 20 kobolds. So pretty amazing.
Too
And
bad.
you guys are just kind of trying to get your bearings and like, oh goodness, what just happened? What's going on? And of course, after that, everyone starts kind of piling up kobold bodies. The gnomes are gathering food and stuff because this place is full of it. Clean water. There's fish in this little pond here. And experience-wise, they are basically worth 25 experience each. So everyone was marking down how many they dropped, right?
Yeah.
Trying. Yeah.
Right. So you get 25 XP for each one you drop.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't
And
think
there's
it
going
was
to be an
equal.
overall XP as well. But let's see. I got I got a little bit of time. I could probably finish what I wanted to do today. All right. So you guys are sitting in this area. And you're in, like I said, you kind of got kobold bodies off to the side. You're going through them as far as treasure stuff, which I'll do that later. And of course, everyone's eating, and you're just, I'm assuming the cleric is self-healing.
Self-medicating.
Yes, both.
I mean, I don't. Did I rest? Do I have my spells back?
Well, I don't. You probably, yeah, you're right. You have to wait till the next day. So
Well,
you're
I have
sitting
one spell left. I will use one on myself.
Okay, there you go. So do a heal on yourself. And you guys,
That's what he
of
said.
course, this is lunchtime. But we spent a lot of time here, not only dealing with dead kobold bodies, but also with gathering as much food as you possibly can. The good thing is this eliminates our worry for food for the rest of our time. You guys take a long rest, so everyone's back up with spells in the morning. And you control this area no problem. There's no wandering monsters. No kobold escaped, which is actually a very, very good thing. And the next day, you guys, this is
One ran
traumatic.
away.
You've never been in the. No, Bill got him. Yeah.
Okay.
Came in clutch.
He did come in the clutch. It's very good. You don't want kobolds to. They're not. They're the type you don't want to get away. Kobolds, goblins. That's dangerous. But nevertheless, the trauma. You guys have never been in fights like this. You guys have, of course, trained and stuff, but you've never experienced these kind of things. And that was a scary thing. But nevertheless, you weathered it, and you are stronger for it. And the next day, and the gnomes are very, very happy. By the way, they're very excited. They're very friendly with you. They are definitely on friendly basis with you, with all these gnomes. And the next day, everyone has a good meal for the first time in a couple days, 3 days really. And you guys head back out. Now, they told you that they come from a path that came up on the left, but there is the continuum one to the northeast that continues right ahead of you here. Now, you don't want to go to the one to the left because, well, that takes you deeper into the Underdark. They say the one straight ahead is still continuing up, which you've been doing for the past day. So I'm assuming we can just go straight ahead.
Yes.
Okay.
Well. Oh, what's up?
I'm gonna use a small spell or give the dog a little bit of potion for he can heal. Poor doggy, no one healed on him.
Oh, right. No, we could definitely.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say we almost lost a very important member of our party.
That's right. Forgot about the doggy. But you guys get in the morning. Everyone's fully fed and watered with some proper food. To be fair, the gnomes aren't the greatest cooks, though. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
And you travel on, and you continue on for the morning. And once again, getting around midday, you come into another cavern that is even more lush than the one you were in before. There is food all over the place. There's plants, and of course, more importantly, there's light coming in from the roof.
Well, this time,
Oh.
since I would be scouting ahead,
You
I'll
are.
come back and let everyone know what's up ahead, and that please nobody run into this
Right.
area.
But you guys cautiously enter, and there is nothing here. Since Bill, you are scouting ahead, there is a light in the ceiling, but further on beyond this, because you're scouting, not only do you find more light, you actually find a stairway.
Oh.
By the way, real quick, as an aside, all those goblin corpses, or not goblin, all those kobold corpses, so they all had weapons on them. And,
Yeah, well,
did they?
very poor quality ones. Yeah.
Okay, sure, but all the random weapons that we collected, could we at least give some arms to the gnomes?
Sure, why
So
not?
at least, okay, and they didn't have any actual armor, right? It was
No,
just
nothing.
And I
like
took
that.
another tooth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Let me see what this says here for treasure. No languages.
Yeah, because we need.
Doesn't
It's
say anything for
important,
treasure.
Chester.
I think I'm
Based
just
on
supposed.
their CR.
Yeah, it's under CR. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so they don't have very much. Matter of fact, of all the little odd copper pieces that they have on them are just dollars. They're the same value though. They probably had 40 amongst them, so that you found $40.
Some small change. Yay.
Yeah, well, it's
Now,
40
would
bucks.
we?
It's $40.
Exactly.
That's Waffle House, baby.
Waffle
That's
House.
it.
Are they edible too?
No, stop trying to be cannibals. What's wrong with you?
We're not
Maybe Jim-
kobolds.
Well, I'm not trying to be a cannibal or anything. I just know there's hidden delicacies in the Underdark.
Oh, they talk.
They do talk.
Just because they talk. I mean, look, ravens talk. I'd eat them.
It's fair. All right. So anyway, enough with the cannibal cobalt food.
Yeah.
Of course, you guys really are bad food, I guess. Nevertheless, you guys cautiously enter in here. There is no danger. This place is, like I said, even more plentiful than the other one. But more important, Bill finds an actual ancient stairwell going up into the light above. So you guys have found your way out of the tunnels. So what do we want to do? We want to take a rest here in this area, or we want to just get out?
Let's rest because I have a feeling some things that look inviting aren't necessarily as inviting. Should be pretty cautious. And just looking at the time, maybe.
Yeah.
we can
So you
close.
guys take a little bit of rest here. They collect more food just in case. But eventually, you guys, after your little rest, you do pick up and you move up the stairwell to go back in. Now, when you come up the stairwell, you can see the opening mouth of a cavern with kind of the mountain on either sides. And it's very lush here. And as you come out of that opening, like I said, this is some ancient stairwell. You don't know who's who or what it's for, but you come into a very heavy jungle, not jungle, forest. It's very thick. The trees here are huge. It's an sylvan forest. So there's animals all about. You hear the buzz of life in this place as you guys come out into. It's just an Eden of untouched nature. And of course, you're very happy to be the sun is being diffused through the trees, but it is daytime, right? So you're very happy to be out. And then give me perception rolls, please.
Yeah,
Okay.
that I would be checking for traps too.
I imagine, yeah.
Perception from everybody. Here we go. +4.
Mine.
15. Ooh, puffin', nice.
23.
Mine is what, +5?
Possibly.
Mine is 23.
Man.
Why is his so freaky?
'Cause that's the
I like
dicey
it though.
thing.
It's kind of cool. It does
It
scare
is
me
cool.
once in a while when he throws it.
Yeah. All right. So everybody made their roll. Anybody who
Mhm.
has a 16 or above, please.
Nope.
Nope.
I did
15.
23.
Okay.
Can
Well,
I roll?
that's good.
I roll
All right. Now,
Still got it
those of
too.
you who've made the roll, as you guys look up, you see movement in the trees above you, and
They're in the trees.
they're in the trees. You're able to call it out. Everyone looks. The gnomes huddle in behind you as usual, and up in the trees, you don't know how many, but you see a bunch of green-skinned naked people with bows,
Oh
Uh,
crap!
Oh.
and they're not
Green
making
skin naked
squeaky
people.
cobalt sounds, but you guys have probably never met one. But you know what they are. These are wild elves. And you notice that there are many of them. Yes.
Let's go
Uh,
back
you
underground.
you guys prepare for combat or to run back or whatever. You guys are preparing. But as you do, arrows start launching into the trees and they start dodging and retreating as combat is engaged from your left. Puffin, Daddy's here.
Yes.
Daddy!
Wait, what am I doing?
Your
Oh,
Your
the
father
daddy
daddy?
showed
is
up.
with a large group of mercenaries off to the left, driving off wild elves who are about to eat you. And
Well,
he
I'm
looks
I'm
over
gonna
at
go
you and
help
he
him.
nods his head.
Oh, good. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna help him then.
Well, it's already done. They scare them off. There's way too much for
Oh,
these
okay.
elves to deal with. They were more just kind of curious anyway. But nevertheless, your father is there, and you're like, "Hi, Dad."
Hi, Dad. Um,
He
what?
looks at you. He says, "Do you know how many days you've been missing?"
4.
Yeah, your mother is in fits.
How's sister?
He doesn't
Nice
respond
save.
to that. He says there's many people looking for all of you as he walks over and talking to the entire group. He says, I figured you must have taken this pass, so I came here. But nevertheless, he looks over at all the gnomes. He says, "Hmm, we found the others in the mushroom cavern. I'm assuming this is the missing group."
Yep.
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Fairy
sir.
Wind. We've rescued them all. Not one has been lost under our care.
Very well done.
And your son played an integral role in keeping them alive,
Okay,
as well as sacrificing himself to save us.
several times. Yes. Brown knows much. Nevertheless, all right.
Well,
So,
just
uh,
disprove much.
disapprove
Yeah.
much. Now, of course, these guys have full supplies and everything like that, and the elves, the wild elves, will stay away from such a big group like this. And they look after you guys and any kind of injuries that anyone has are healed up. The gnomes are also looked over, and of course, you have a very large and powerful escort that takes many days, but eventually, you guys do find yourself back in Iron Pass.
While we're
Oh,
going, I'm going to show my dad the Bewlett scale.
Oh yeah, he says, "Ah, how many of those did you get?"
How many did I get?
I don't know.
I grabbed them generically. You didn't tell me how many I
Yeah, we
got.
took all the armor. I mean, everything we could off of it, but mostly the armor.
I would say you got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say you got 10 scales.
10 scales.
Okay.
And the top of the head for a shield.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you collected what you could collect.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so you guys been gone over a week. When you come marching back into town with the escort of the mercenaries and all the gnomes as well. Whilst you were gone, of course, your parents and other people are very worried. Some parents react in happiness as they come up and grab and hug you. Others slap people in the head. But no, they're all happy to see you, of course. And you're all guided back to the Stoneback Inn, which is where they were holding the other gnomes. The Baron himself rented the entire place for them. So
Aw.
sweet.
it is nice. And of course, let me find that real quick. Where's the Stoneback Inn? Oh, there it is. So you guys are here with the Frost family, and like I said, the Baron rented the place, and the other gnomes are very happy to meet their family members, and are hugging and all that kind of stuff ensuing. Family reunions and various things like that. And you guys notice where we're going to leave it today. Coming through the crowd of people who are very happy to see the kids survive, you see Dolden, and he's got his arms crossed. He says, well, at least none of you are dead.
Yeah. Hooray.
Close, but no cigar.
So we'll leave it there for today. Successful mission. Very nice. For all of your actions and keeping the gnomes alive and all that kind of stuff, everybody gets themselves 450 experience points beyond what everything else you've already gotten. And so mark that down. You also there was $40, which you can do whatever you want with that. But more importantly, you gain something that I'm going to run in this game. It's one of those things you can do if you want, and I'm going to run it. Everybody gets rank 1 renown.
Oh, cool. Oh, reputation. Neat.
Yeah. So you've already began the Goonies, or the weird name that GOP came up with, are starting their career well. They're getting known. So, any questions?
Rank
Uh,
1 renown.
Rank 1 renown. Yep.
No,
We're
I
known
mean,
as Roland's Raiders.
No, you don't get to name the group after your name.
Well, it's not his
What?
name. It's Puffin's name.
No, it's not his name.
Roland is his. Oh, okay, the other person's name then. That's Bill. That's
Bill,
what's his name?
it'd be
Badgers
Badgers. Yeah.
Yeah, Badger's buddies. Yeah.
Yeah, Badger buddies.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, that
Yes,
was
that
fun.
is.
That was a nice little adventure we had. Didn't gain much in the way of magic items or money or anything like that, or even necessarily a lot of experience points. But it's definitely a good start for the Goonies, the group
Yep.
here. And we'll pick up next week. And next week will be a week later, whilst everyone is settling down, deciding what your future will be in the adventuring department. All righty. Well, thank you all for coming in. We do appreciate you guys. Both those who are here and those who watch later. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week for session 3. Excellent.
Woohoo.
Well, thank you all very much. And yeah,
Sybil Avengers. No.
later.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
Bye.